ali borota aliena UDP
Nanji ko zembe do ya dabula Nambi ya ba useni ya kenyi jula dabu Wallahi jula dabu Nanji ko zembe do ya dabula Nambi ya ba useni ya kenyi jula dabu Koki majulan nyaki majula dabu Sakandara ngana ni wada nga boroboro minna ni ngado minna kono dunia bile Wala bara dobo ke moda manku yala mume Atla bara jimbi dio da dia dalan na judo dabo Nanji ko zembe do ya dabo wala Dambi alo ya ba zeli ya kenye juna dabo Baraka dunia jula dabo Alina sumu dunia la bambali Biri bora dobo ke modo nadia tesi wolia Bila bora laji bakari to nadia da esbanaya Wole banzallo alaji bakari dabo Biri bora numu kunna dabo to nadia da simante adabo Dunia da dunia ngaja jula dabo Nanji ko zembe do ya dabo Nambi alo ya ba useni ya kenye jula dabo Allah bora penda do Numukunda din mo fama Kore da bonin malan numukunda da bonin ma Nanji ko zembe do ya da bunda Nambi alo ya ba seni ya kenye juda da Nanyi goze mero ya dabuda Gambia no ya ma useli ya kenye juda dabu
Sanga kilo dijube, oje majulo jube, yake majulo, bora minna dinkato minna, aya jamlo loni. Kambia la mandela jude, Useni da kanka, munada ya useni jampa, manso sikiti agutima. Tata ya la banko yene, ayani la banko yene. Una toro be la takan, akofa si kambia bundi. Una ngaibo be la takan, aka si kambia bundi. Yesoron do lukala, iparete ko ba fala. Una manso malla hindala da bosanga kilo dijube. Oje majulo jube, yake majulo. Bora minna dinkato minna, aya jamlo loni. Kambia la mandela jude, Useni da kanka, munada ya useni jampa, manso sikiti agutima. Tata yani la banko yene, una toro be la takan, akofa si kambia bundi, una ngaibo be la takan, aka si kambia bundi. Yesoron do lukala, iparete ko ba fala. Una manso malla hindala da bosanga kilo dijube. Oje majulo jube, yake majulo, bora minna dinkato minna, aya jamlo loni. Kambia la mandela jude, Useni da kanka, munada ya useni jampa.
comme ni ngeen koy gisee nii instant bi Ousseynou Dabo mi ngi ñëw mooy opposant gambien bi gën a célèbre pour ñu juger ko procès en appel Dabo moo nekk nii ñu chaîné loxo yi Dabo ngi nii ñu war ko juger tey procès bi en appel la woon mu ngi nii di làkk soose procès baa ngi nii en appel ñu ngi nii ci cour suprême court house Gambie ñu ngi way
Gay wane jangalu gay
Dabo ngi nii ànd ak ay partisans am
He's here.
Allo. Doucement. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. Allo.
Wala mara dobo ke monda manku yala mume Adla mara jimbi dio da dia dalang na judo Dabo Nganji ko sembe do ya Dabo wala Gambia lo ya ba senu ya kenye juna Dabo Baraka dunia jula Dabo alina sumu dunia la bambali biri bora Dabo ke modo nadia tesi woliya Bila bora laji bakari to nadia da esbanaya Wole bansallo alaji bakari Dabo Biri bora numu kunna Dabo to nadia da simante ya Dabo Dunia da dunia ngaja jula Dabo Nganji ko sembe do ya Dabo Gambia lo ya ba useni ya kenye jula Dabo Allah bora penda do Di ni fama Bore Dabo ning malang num kunna Dabo dimma Nanji ko sembe do ya Dabo Gambia lo ya ba seni ya kenye juda Dabo
I'm not a politician naturally, I'm a businessman. I want to head the transitional period. Parties will contest election. I will not be part of that. I will just conduct the election. If anybody who wins, we hand over power. I will live as a private citizen and continue my business.
Kumakam follow ye mem for morie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ka mem for morie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Ye mem for morie mulula to wala ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Ye membo molie molo lata wala ni apalin ikela fore ya tinyale Dalena bonu ma foko tenke ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ye mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale
I'm not a politician naturally, I'm a businessman. I want to head the transitional period. Parties will contest election. I will not be part of that. I will just conduct the election. If anybody who wins, we hand over power. I will live as a private citizen and continue my business.
Ye membo molie molo lata wala ni apaling ikela fore ya tinyale Dalena bonu ma foko tenke ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ye mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ye mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ka mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Ye membo molie mulula to wala ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Ye membo molie mulula to wala ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Dalena bonu ma foko tenke ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ye mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ye mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale Kumakam follow ka mem for molie ni afaling ikela fore ya tinyale ye me for moli ye mululata wala mi afalin ikela foreya tinyale ye me for moli ye mululata wala mi afalin ikela foreya tinyale Dalenga bonu ma fokotenke ikela foreya tinyale Dalenga bonu Umakam folo ye mem fomoli ni ofalin yela foreya tinyale Makam folo ye mem fo moriye ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale Kumakam folo ka mem fo moriye ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale Ye mem fo moriye mululata wala ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale ye membo moliye molo lata wala ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale dalenga bonu ma fokotenke ikela foreya tinyale Makam folo ye mem fo moliye ni ofalin yela foreya tinyale Kumakam folo ye mem fo moliye ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale Kumakam folo ka mem fo moliye ni ofalin ikela foreya tinyale ye membo moliye mululata wala ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale ye membo moliye mululata wala ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale Dalenga bonu ma fokotenke ikela foreya tinyale Dalenga bonu Umakam folo ye mem fo moliye ni ofalin yela foreya tinyale Makam folo ye mem fo moliye ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale Kumakam folo ka mem fo moliye ni ofalin ikela foreya tinyale ye mem fo moliye mululata wala ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale ye membo moliye molo lata wala ni afalin ikela foreya tinyale dalenga bonu ma fokotenke ikela foreya tinyale Makam folo ye mem fo moliye ni ofalin yera fore ya tinyale kuma kan folo ye mem fo moriye ni ya falin ikela fore ya tinyale Kamem for Morier, ni offering, the killer for a tinyale.
Yo, assalamu alaikum Badiolu, assalamu alaikum UDP Nkolu, assalamu alaikum Melubebe Jiberola at this moment. Balbe Contonam, Bal welcome la platform moto UDP TV&MEDIA, Telemu Anal Badi Malamu, Kekendo. Na panelistol, na regular panelistol, imanna follow platform moto, but I'm sure very soon Ibedunang kan jane domanding. Menube America mafo wala ko sana samamu wala congress in Seattle, so sanata make la no cause kongalo nyamen preparation onying, and then as an executive abekole ala bake prove sana na mabe no be program. So sana is not going to be available on today's show. Na sister probably have been joined and some of the panelists many along been joined na. So basically been a program be kudo mandina recap la jang many along ko wala bedani UDP la programs scheduled programs for this week, and in both at home and diaspora be wolda male review la jang, and then na panelist beduna ne puru kana nang kela final contribution kje, and then we will call off the show. Sama bekala UDP Seattle chapter la congress, so we will have to prepare and then allow the machines to rest puru sama program on camera. Mbadi ngolu pour ka kaja nyin commencer donc kuno atol mennu be platform mo nyin follow kan non kuno nganna UDP diaspora executives ngege platform mo nyin kan jande nata jam pour ini molena kacha la jang wokita kuti me alon ko akumaya da bake UDP la diaspora chapter be loud lato German chapter bije me alon ko ikafa ego gas memu Germany, Austria, Switzerland and in Holland. Walla chapter la representative soul kete jande kunum. Finland chapter fanana executive soul natale. We understand that UK fanana chapter will fanana executive soul natale. So nyula na platform nyinkang was really important because menketa wolo nyinti nyunu nata purukana kacha UDP dimole meni alonko wala lube ila kafol nyinkono anu many alonko wala fanembe banko nyinkan body man dung wakafol nyinkono follow. So inara kela chapter la agenda litandi wala la need to be operate la nyadile niaji be woku mayata bake cause membi ye mba expect kanko diaspora be kadre fayo kala next election. So nin diaspora be kadre fayo kala come next election wakamala abe kumayala bakele puru UDP dingo be dawo landing ibe any country inyan la kafuntile ye ila kafoni ya long jumalel mila kafola nyaton kolti jumalel be maraling itela membership la puru kadun kafoko no member sutiaring ibe any continent. So where sabun kunu nying kebal nata jampuru ini molye kacha woku wala andung is very important. Pour ngesude mol kono UDP la diaspora chairman ol anila care women sol jumalel muite la mafon la care women ti o jumalel muite la mafon la care manti is important pour nga long pour nga funding nga register men kumayata sign ntol UDP di wol kan na diamo kumayata bakele bari men fana kumayata men tambeta diamo fongola wala muila membership ti because ni ye UDP la membership card ni soto Walando ye register UDP la kafoto kafome yalonko wale besutiari itela. It like ibe contribute can UDP can directly and do a membership card nyimfana which is going to allow you to have your voters card. So ning ayata nunko Gambia no be kato fairale next election. Ibajela ko puriye kafoso do yeden kafola ite filila no kibaro la men be funtila nan membe dending katre fay nyala lambang walanto registration nyala lambang wala sabung abe kumaya la bakele pour ngan register so mba expect kanko this UDP diaspora care persons ilani programme is going to be something me alon kabe continue lale nyin kamala ko pour na UDP di wol men alon kabe diaspora dulato benga nyo funtindi benga nyo sude nyokono ani nyalong na kebal mu jumalati anin na nyaton ko mu jumalati wala sabun ko meet your diaspora care persons nyin kamala ko mo bese stay intact UDP bese nyomuta katrefa onake the diaspora of course any doubt sort of UDP is going to take over the diaspora but that is only ning UDP dingol bada nyo kalama andum benga register in our various chapters ibajala ko ila voters card registration o niwo wato nyim finansira kafo dingol be bondi la nyotole ibe be bondi la kumpala nyin kamala ko mo kana miss that opportunity la for you to be able to register to be eligible to vote for your party which is UDP so wala sabu akumada ba kembali ngulunga register wala kunu ngawojele woketa jang andum balbe encourage la pour every Thursday pour alkanyim programme nyim follow UDP diaspora chapters so that alballa nyaton ko lonnale itebe banko damanto ma fonkan people will know mbadi ngolu wobe kala kuti me alonko mbew dan kenno foni na modol nata bari han saying atol men be jibero la drum mbal kontona mbal bismillah la ko albe jibero la nyintem gola UDP TV and media to mbal be kontona bake and thank you for watching na second topic be calamity wala mun na diaspora bankolu men yalonko UDP dingul be siaringe bakele sakofang bankol men beko Italy be nyamen bankol men yalon ko beko let's say France woli la chapter solo but Italy nga lonko Gambia din jama balebe Italy banko kan andum UDP dingol siadege bakele because ni program so jibe moment nanga mo katara jibero la kabon Italy is too much so when you need ni taniko Italy Gambia dingol men bige tola UDP dingol men bige I think nyan naka make sure nga nyo bandi kumpa puru nga na chapter nyingi yele nga na chapter nyi yele in order puru nga patio nyimba support la nyameng directly or indirectly because konga funyame ni yele chapter nyi yele number one ibe patio support la directly because molu meni alon ko wolal bidala ka do nyim fayla UDP ibe wolal kafla na nyokang andum they will stay informed ibajala ko information no ka refayo be kala nyameng or registration no wobebe ubika kacha ka fonyin kono le so akaje ko mobe katara intakle momu ka fili so abe kumayala bakale momo yalon ko be dula o dulato ni ayata nun ke be Holland wallanto be France le wallanto be Switzerland wallanto be bankuto UDP la chapter sai yelta dula belato Finland yela chapter le amamme bake andum walla chairpersonol ni ajibe kuni be janne Bob Touré be janne brother Bob Touré be yele me an ka be Finland Sister Hadidamba was also one of their representatives yesterday on the program. He said, "Well, be contact no. Walanto, he said more contact no than the UDP TV and the media pro. Ye register no. Ite be suti ani banku jumala. Walanto, ite la sabati dula. Go be suti aring chapter jumala. Ninkamalako. We can help you to facilitate that registration process. Wala sabu abe kumala bage pro nyelong. So, alinga register na chapter to. Let's contact these care persons. Ngan register na chapter to. It's very easy and then it's very important for UDP. Ntesila no ngamblola nyoka ngafoko monko UDP le siata mobedi. So for that being the case, itebe diaspora but you don't want to register in any chapter. Wobekela party le losisti and wobekela itemari from a lossless because illa wo vote it really matters. One vote can make a huge difference. So wala sabu akumada bake purumbenga register ibe chapter wo chapter suti haringala ye mall contact. You can contact UDP TV and media until we will direct you. We will direct everyone. We will direct you through ibe register la nyameng. Mbadi ngolu ni wofuna mbodi ye mbe dunna kacha do kono me alon ko wole be kala na main topicoti na bi programme nyito ni na sister ning ayata nun kanata na entara no jang abenyin topico nying da fanundi la pro nakacha nyi se fanu bake wo kan wo la karala okay memu woti wala mu UDP ila plan sol bi nyameng andu UDP suokono nyen naka muneke pour nyin kamala ko nyin kele jawo memba nyaati kan nang UDP la wo kele jawo nyin UDP be tambila la nyaadile bawo ngalonko iko ning nyo moyo be dawranding ning nyo fahamo be dawranding woto sentano muka dadu woto andum dawo da fana yalonko hadama dingol aliye nyo faham ibulisa muka adadu no woto so saying ajira na political be keri nyame Gambia sentano wulta ibulisa bije ibulisa bama bije fo waya sabu saying ibulisa bama jani ibulisa fon be dundi nyola ibe kelola wala mu nyinti ko nko molen nata men lefta ka UDP hijack inara ka UDP hijack nyaadi le pour ka UDP da madundi nyola nyin kamala ko idol se patio nyin form no ni UDP da madunta nyola so wala nyinti ko UDP le be farala flati dol yeta idol la ma fon la ani dol yetu UDP ma nyin fonka yo bari say membe caring so membe caring saying wala nyinti ko iko buwalla nyo fo wato le be caring nga jele saying ifuntita baro youth movement da mal be nyoto fala dol ko nyin dol manke baro youth movement di dol ko nyin dol len manke baro youth movement di bari itol mu baro youth movement nati so mbadi ngolu nka mem fo ja wala nyinti ko alale be do ko wala UDP yeah because he can mem fo ni man kuke kutela ni man kuke kule mo katarete mari bala wala asabun UDP mbe alatendu la bake mba jayila iko fania se mi nyaaw nyala nin to nyala kalaba so ngeda mal moy ida mal benyola mbe wo audio nyim mbe wo play la janne bi bar janne mbe wo audio nyim play la mbe mem folan na UDP mbe mem folan na UDP di wole ben yalon ko to lel bes wokono ngalon ko kato be wala lim bake because praise will be sharing and then there are a whole lot of things me along be happening at this juncture in the Gambia so wakamala mbe molbe danila ID cards, wolebe voters cards sila Gambia from all indications. ID card meya lonko wolebe dikan Gambia banko kan iko I think it's supposed to be 400 or 500 or 450. Wo ID card nyine be voters card nyin dilela. Ada kole ada bake tonya. Ading ada kole ada bakele. Bari wakilo ikoni lefta ka kuke ika wakilo kulela. Nin sita ngambulola nyoka ko ID card nyin daja wiyatale manta ID card nyin sanna. It is really going to be hard puru ite kati on final because nin ayata nunko nyunu nata na law nyina kanko ID card da male se voters card sino itema. That means like it is only the ID card that is going to qualify someone puru voters card nyin soto. So neither see the yebulola nyoka. It is going to be difficult through a voters card nisoro andung item damma ila voters card soro balia is a loss for the UDP. Yes, Abaka sister Fadusilla Sise. In Germany too, we are many here. Yes, Germany is a whole, it's a big chapter. It's one of the biggest chapters actually in Europe because gas is a very big chapter. Walamu, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Holland, a combination gas. So that is a big, very big, big chapter. You are right. So many are okay with German. Last week, doing contact Jan Nepruka for Nyekwa, be German, I have to get registered. So we try to figure out through our registration on the facilitate the which was done, I'm sure. So Momo be German Mafon right? Walebe Holland, Switzerland, France, Sweden, all these Scandinavian countries, Central European countries. It's a mobile contact no, essential contact no directly. Wale gas chapter ye momo longia contact. Oh, France also has a chapter. So if I get a registration on Bono Nyokono. Namur back to the topic, what I was saying is that let us not take this issue of ID cards lightly because ID card is very important. And from all indications, it is the ID card, may alongo, it is going to qualify someone for your voters card ni yasoto. Yes, it is going to be this ID card. Membe mo qualify no for your voters card ni soto. So that plan, pruka what voters card ni kawo soto no. What doku ni nyanaka kumaska brimbilla. We have to make sure that what ID card ni we have that. It is not easy. It is very hard. Akole ada bakele kodo me yalong kabita for Gambia kodo dalasi keme lulu walando dalasi keme nani animfeng. But again, we must sacrifice because Niajibe sacrifice ni menketa for the past 22 years. Puruka jeko ye dictatorship ni withstand. And during those days, molie zi men soto, molie wisdom men soto to fight for the party. We must maintain that same spirit. So boto nying ID card la nying dasalo nying kula me ya lonko kusitirim bandi wala mo andong executive sol walanto momo me Gambia banko kan ase die pour ka falling bari ate falling nano bawo iko nini buabe nyosa bakan subola foi de set dendele follow ye la kido muda ye bua jibe abe mala nyame bawo ni wonten bua ka kuke no lete man menno bari ID card me ya lonko ninga wosotono mote so la banko ka men sembalino pour kana na voters card ni wo ID card la. So fonse wakil akoleata bake fonse wakil ntol men fana be diaspora jang pour ka gambianol fana enlighten nyinna ntol men ya lon ko mbota santol lelto pour sen na mol enlighten nyinna nyi ID card la soto nyi mun na faale bala mun benefit le bige as UDP dingolu because kam faale mo be lale hamobe mo be lale pour ka je ko ye UDP nyafita ju sobe mo be lale pour ka je ko yellow UDP ye UDP fasa nyin kamala ko se tambino these difficult times la bari sewo keno nyadi le wolo nyinti ko ngana membership card so nyini both at home and diaspora anin nyanna ID card nyim fana nyini member sabla non tol benna voters card nyin sodla no menna because ko alkamo nyame molka memfo and wala fana be caring na audio jele men yalon koy fundita ntol ni men be kelo la nyola wolbe ID card di ka molla itol yaje ko wolbe tol kanne be ID card di ka wala free of charge. In other words, they are the ones responsible for every single cost wala ID card processing nying abe men cost la. So ntol fana fonse wakiling nga funding nga ID card nyini ni be diaspora le be men kala is very easy for a membership card in one of the chapters ibajala ko that money can you mention is going to be used as a source of support for UDP. But many foreign best work on Gambia, we must first of all encourage nga cool bondi nyoto ID card ning asoto mune ya nafa wara ni ID card ning puri ya soto abe UDP na fala munela anite fongo UDP demo abe na fala munela sama membe kala na kade file ngoti. I think that is very important purunga will emphasize and we must always emphasize that. Wala munna voice ni lost wala then we don't have any voice. Ngaje iko ibe ID card sol di kan Gambia state house okono instead of at the immigration department. So they are now issuing ID cards in the state house. So ibajala ko nteni ite memo UDP demoti ntolma wo sembo soto ntolma wo importance ni soto pour ngata wo state house soto katanka ID card nyini je. That is for special people. Many along ko wolle nyanna kata state house nyin kono pour ID card nyini je. Wol mu special delegates leti wol mankenten iteti wolal mu the inner circle of Baro Youth Movement. For etara wolto pour wo access ni soto to be able to have ID card from that state house. So nga memfana moy wolo nyinti ko ibe molal register kan wo state house o nyinkono ka ID card di la men yalon ko most of them are not eligible prior ID card nyusoro. So this is an alleged thing me yalon ka be fokane and we are thinking that nyimbe kala no kuti me yalon ka be sotoring cause nga audio sotale kunung audio me yalon ko mobe diam kan kabona Guinea Conakry ye nyininka paper la kaito la silo kan ne bribe dunkan nan Gambia kono Mali kono nan kadun nan kanana ye même fo woli wolo nyinti ko e man kaito soto bari ida malbe kachaka moto kon audio nyimbe jane what's audio ye même fo nyoy wolo nyinti ko bidala Gambia la ngata ID card ni Gambia State House iko ye kumani le puri na ID card ni Gambia la State House imo nyol le yatandi la ko Gambia la State House kono mulka ID card soto no jele hanni mage Gambia de moti. All what you need to do is to be loyal to the person me alongo he is the one giving out those ID cards. This is very unfortunate. And this is very, very, very unfortunate and sad that Gambia, ntol be kyo, be kong meng kele, be kong meng kong, almost 22 years ago, 2016, ning molu kombe kwenye jamfandila into 22 years. Now let us just whatever to in that 2016 come. Kuti gebe ya lonko amamfoje astu ya jame kamenge pruntol nga wokon wokumo mansoro Gambia. So ning tolunga wofon tol be agree ko ya Jammeh attempted to rig that election by 300,000 votes. Meya lonko iafoko tuman alman neman ka farokala boyo ye tuman Jallow iko that 300,000 votes ye menjani Gambia for a mistake ala ID card ni jolonta during that process which led to his death. Ya Jammeh woken dol fon fundita nang ate Adama Barrow fon fundita nang purka ko nyin kele UDP be sa for Gambia be fundita nang cause that time the entire nation was moving with one voice. That is to send that dictator out. So ning woketa be fana ngaje ko hanikate fayo me ya lonko sangi fula benna tema as many people believed. So woben turning kate fayo nyintema ngaje ko kate fayo sunya nyinga kumasa kabrimbi, and this is very dangerous because how many days do we have in 1 year? 365 days. Handing ayata nunko every day unika foreigner 20 ikawoda male register in that state house. You know how many votes that is going to be? Multiply 20 by 365. That is a lot of votes. Wofongwe morning kanyandile purke kanyandi Gambia Bangkoka. So nyemukulet me alonko, we should all be vigilant. Ye momo ya manke Gambia dimuti andu ya jeko ay Gambia kaito le sodo. Definitely you have that right. Pruka mari muta kasamba police inaita police ya senendi ye wakaito ni ya sodo nyadile because ite tata no Gambia man flaka moy man nika kango jola kango lando surwa kango lando bambaran kango Gambia no ka Gambia no sutele. So momo Gambia la kaito sodo sako membe kon nani recent ID cards with this alleged issuing of ID cards to the foreigners. Ngamira ni momo yabo yenyen nakabu attempt pruke samba police. Because Nimfutara police, they would like to turn out the results of whatever you took that person there for. But it Nimmo Loda, Mobile Loda with one voice, definitely Gambia will never be sold again. I think this is a big disgrace to our nation. Kaito, Bankola Kaito, because B Ning Ayata Nunko Wole Bekeri State House. Barrow might be very happy. Kajako Molube Kaito Sorokang Ate la karala nyinka malako wolbina kato nyin file atene. But the danger is that kaito di mola meya lonka manke la banku dimuti, that person will never have anything to do with your country when it comes to sincerity to that national development. Amarise keno fengo fendi Gambia banko kane amanke siloti wo bolando silolo because waka menge ate mamboge ate access to the national government documents. As a keno liberty Gambia banko kane wo badara la sama ite mari me ya wakay do nyindiala ite ke bayatali ibe siri la bunkono bari ite wulu dingol men kana wulu ase wolel mutan woke fa andu naye fa munebe kala he is going to be treated as a Gambian because banku dinkay do itele adiala. There are certain decisions niba wotala bankoka you need to be very careful. Wala sabu Gambia la citizenship rights to be able to be a citizen in that country. I protocol Damasero and then our constitutional ye will highlight le pruka will saniandi. But purite a constitutional nyimfai ika banku di ya kaito di mol la meni alonko one mambo Gambia bankoka but nyinka malako itela on political gain. That is the height of selfishness in that country. And banku bankula wala sabu in Western countries ajiben kabara kaito ko la bankol kanyamen you know me bankol men kan siring. Now see how difficult are we facing? How difficulty are we facing? Purunga bank kaito sodo nyilanyi bankolka. Anu dalilo menti benga lone. Wandi banku kaito niya sodo. Niya right sodo ya kaito sodo wandi bankokan. Ining wolbe kalenda kuwo nyinan. But in normal theory, membe kere wolo nyintiko ni ite mari giso mantra larin banko menkang. Ite mari la banku manke banko menti hanye ge kaito la soto amuke ge kea koi illa wulu banko fon be nyame. So isa kuogo ke no jela all the criminal acts isa be ke no jela as long as abe fenne siletema ibe muna fanna men na sama. So let's just assume that ika kaito di mola men kabona Guinea Conakry illa parents femmambo Gambia banko ka bari itinara Gambia le ye kaito di la puriye ke Gambia dimuti walando puriye chance to no kakatio fay moye men la faka ke mansati now ite wakatio nyin soro ye katio nyin fay ite nata na silo me yalon ko nyan naka business o ke wala nyan naka na fulo soto wala Gambia banko kan ayata rebe sirin Gambia banko kan Gambia kayto be bulu bari manke Gambia dingoti fo Gambia luwale ya sabu bang walando fo Gambia luwa sondale bam pride wo business on nyinke bang walando fo abijara na bam momen be country ni wo business on nyaaro pour yawle niyo jindi pride wo business on soto no yekko do soto ko do me yalon ko ibe wala sambala no Guinea Bissau walando Guinea Conakry walando Mali amari ba kelale because Gambia mantara jusuk ngoto dalile ya sabu ay Gambia kayto nyini bola sabu ka foy ko pour ka banko la kayto di mola men yalon kay mambo banko nyinkang is very dangerous handinga manke no short term fongo nyinsodo danger nyinsodo but in long run akana problem bale si banko nyinkang so it is very sad that ngamo ko nyine be in state house and don't tonyalon because Gambia la state house be nyamenten if banko me yalon ko ala president way mol sambanan ke kala adversity many yalon ko they are all illiterates ikadiamu ko monko kacho nyine kake kuwa ku yalon ka dunta ge fase fundim banda so this is what is happening in the Gambia ibe ID card nying ibola dika mola free of charge allegedly ibe adika mol fana na many yalon ke manke Gambia diuti ike bondi nang different countries wala sabi ko they are trying to open one of their branches around Basse area so motorcycle ka dunga ka funding ka ID card di mola which is very sad but même for la Gambia di molie ñi manke UDP kuti ñi manke fendi ñi manke UDP kuti ñi manke APRC kuti ñi mu Gambia quality ibe APRC le bank ibe NRP le bank na banko la kayto pour ka wuje ka di foreigner I think wo mbele ñan kalo nga wo kele ñi manke UDP kelo damati Adam Barrow succeeded ka ID card di foreigner so la pour wole Gambia kayto ñi sodo expecting those people to vote for him in the next election. That is not a big problem. The biggest problem is after the presidency of Adam Barrow, what are those people, capable of doing in that country? They are capable of destabilizing that country because one man care. That's not where their parents are living. That's not where their families are living. So one man care mumeke. Well, it is very important. Puru ngani senyandi nyoma. A man care party kuti nyimwila Gambia diarati and nyimwila nyantore di puria protect. Niaje na constitution or different clauses ning. I sort of with so many provisions as to how one will be able to acquire Gambian citizenship. That's how it is very important. Puru mbe Gambia diya nying mba protect la nyameng anina banku diya nyanto mba protect la nyameng. Imanke banku di mutidamento imuka katre faije. Atol men yalon kalbe siring diaspora. Atol ya lonne ni be siring wandi banko kang puru ke la kaito soto. Mafo kaito me yalon kebe katro faila menna de. Puru ke la kaito soto be sila menna. It is kolea membe wola mbenga wolone. Ni be siring wandi banko kang for tuba long for America long walanto for munto Asia long walanto for Africa banku dol fongol long. Puru ya wala banko la kaito soto be sila menna. Kolea membala wofana mankanya priye kaito soro la banko kan kaito me yalon ko wala be banku di yanyanto di la purite fana keno moti membe kate fayla kolea membe wofana na nin tolla Gambia banko tol kombe fayala wala kaje ko kanna banku di yadi molla kaje ko ngana banku di ya wafi ya jame kamenke as we heard at the Commission of Inquiries that Gambia la passport ya jame ba wafin kanne passport kinun kata $300 only $300 ika passport wafi moma people like Muhammad Basi so many Indians and then the other business partners of the former president many alonko ye Gambia din kaito nyusoro but at the end of the day ajibe kabire bolio Gambia din kaito nyusoro what are the things many alonko Commission of Inquiries will reveal tax tax mayalonke mukajo Gambia Bangkoka was a lot of money. Ini ya jamme dunda business ko many alonko they were illegal businesses. Ini molia kuke kajeko Gambia Bangkol economy ye wala samba ya dindi duma because moye nela Bangkok multi-billion business on babulo but the person was not paying the tax. Womu kuja ubarati Bangkok and the economic soul nyininka, they will tell you how bad that is pro ya businessman o soto le banko ka me alon ka be extra business banko nyin kan bari amuka tax jo banko nyin kan so ni ye banko dingo samanan wala ye mo samana men manke banko dingoti ye kayto nyin diala sign akeda banko dingoti ay right soto le ka business o le Gambia banko kan konte kekendo nga right soto ka business o le Gambia banko ka nyame bari nte se mengeno konte mo Gambia dingoti ko bi ni tax nimma jo na alada nyokan Gambia la fanko le bina boyla andu ni Gambia la fanko nyi boyta atende card la ndeke kendo nte bajela ko ngawoto mafo nyi ngawo avoid bari nte me yalon ko mbodna Guinea Bissau le sainteng nga Gambia kayro nyi sotole bari Gambia kayro nyi nga soto mone kama nga soto le pour ngana mole mako ay ke mansadi okay say nga Gambia kayro soto nga ka defay ngeta Gambia dimoti good say nga business o soto business o me yalon ko multi-billion business long nata ngalo Gambia banko kan andung mboka tax jo menu fonankana na doku lado Gambia dingolu I was not treating them according to the labor act of our country but menku mata ko mboka tax jo andu nanyen tax jo bali ngaje ka be Gambia banko la fango samba kan koma mankea because mfabe Guinea Bissau le mbabe Guinea Bissau le mankea fo Gambia la fanko la tara duma fata da santo nte be sulari menna ngako di jama basodo ni Gambia kolera kana bagosol pagle ngata Guinea Bissau benna bagosol pagle ngata Guinea Bissau so but it's unfortunate molbe gele men kan ñu geno but it is obvious that ntol ma wo mansa soto me yalon ka be nyin kelawo ntol man mansa soto me yalon ka be nyin kela and then wala sab is very dangerous puru kela banku din kayto nyin kadi mola me alon ka manke banku dimuti fo aketa keda mari le mako bang fo aketa purita la short term benefits that walanto la long term benefit actually there is no long term benefit in it banku din kayto puru ka wodi mola men manke Gambia dimuti short term benefit ka soto gele a dependalite afenka nyame wolo nyinti ko ning ika men fo tonyalo kayto nyimbe dika mola state house ko men yalon ke manke Gambia dimuti ning ko tonyala wati mansa lafta menna pour waliya mako ya winindi walanto ya ganyindi kake Gambia dimuti wumate la short term benefit la individually but saying sama and sending wol be munekela no Gambia banko kan what are they capable of doing in that country na Gambia banko na economy basically nyano because of these people nse fitno sot non na banko kan because of these people ko nga fu nyamen ñun ta wori la fengo fenna because i manke banko dimuti so fengo fen se dol ken no fenti sama wolbe dunna konole nin Gambia tada fa koleata ibe fundila i bota damento ibe mudla wala to ate men fo ngoy kayto dila ate beta rasiri banko nyinka wala sabun ka foy ko Gambia banko la kayto a manke pati kuti nyimmo mo be la kodi ni yaje kayto dita momo la me yalon ka manke Gambia dimuti you have the right yewo nyanto ñu soto la pour ka je ko yewo ko ñin kibari ya kibari molya anyana ka kibar damento kibar bundal fana walanto tangar bundal fana men be mar lingela ni wol mela lod la ñinta well abadara ko ede la ko ñingela den ibaje la ko Gambia dingul fana ba mutala wotol ko yasika bawo journalist ol bekeri ne min yanon ke be do ko wala Gambia am 24/7 and wolbe do ko wala Gambia I mantara momo kunnaje bari ibe banko la ko wala je ngaw journalist sifaje Gambia banko kanne ni wol sifal selta ñin kibaro ñin kan ko kayto fele mobul de me yalon ka mambo Gambia wo fanan be ko ñi sambala step dol fananto so fam be se wuli nga ñoo makoy mbe kuma la mo mem fola jang wala bita na UDP kol kan men yalon ko wol fanan be suwa kono kunun na diaspora ki apasidol ya fujanne diaspora la kuoto wala mu membership ki aning registration into the various chapters ko ni be studiare damentol mafungola febe German mafungola Switzerland Austria UK Finland will be chapter sol sodole so ibe damentol mafungola try your contact or ni left a contact imalong ibe jumala killing contact like you can contact either UDP online bantaba will be directly bitala nyameng or you can contact UDP TV&MEDIA you can contact anyone media household or UDP Kibaro they will guide you ibitala chapter jumalto pour que fanga ni be jaman ne ibitala UDP gasle omu German, Australia, Switzerland, and Holland. Ni be Finland chapter soro foka pare. Ni be Angleterre wolfane chapter soro le. So banko dol fana bege many along ko wolfana be registration ko dole at this moment. So I think it will be important for nibe diaspora ye fundina banta ye register chapter nyinkono nin kamala ko prise kibaro nyu soro wati wo wati nin kate fayo be kala misal fe information be pass dale andung ibe nyo guide la ko kate fayo be kala nyaadile registration be kala nyaadile for everybody to stay informed akana ke UDP logistics UDP siata diaspora bari même mu kala buko wonna fati wolo nyindi ko niela registration card ni soro sana baraka bake ngajele ko idundana ne sainte mbebula la ndebe mbebula lete ne kachala ndega na mimfolo
baraka bake broda ke kendo mbadi ngol be kontona mbelamo lal kontona ani jibe lalu once again kondal takka ke nyamen ke tentu ke jayla support la royalty ani la fasaro be men ke kam platform o nyina sudatri mbe apologize la fanam hajule be siaring komal yalo nyamen UDP Seattle right now be busy in for the Congress men yantakala soma sibito jani ala sonta luntangol mina preparation be kerin tani na be siari wala asabu mondu non program moto nun juna maybe fanga be soma fanga do abe kolya ala printer do letra platform moto but the program onyi stream live on UDP TV&MEDIA na Facebook page onito no ko online bantaban other platform panamba stream and other people will be la personal Facebook page ol talale ka UDP la congress onyi mem nyanta kala siadul jam ka a stream live at this moment is almost 12 p.m. here in Seattle. We looking forward to receive the party leader and Secretary General, His Excellency Lawyer Dabo, around 7:30 p.m. Seattle time. Luntam bina kanne do fita da do be silo kay mina do be fita jang sama da Juno, and then that tomorrow is a all day event from 12 p.m. Bunda be yella wala for 2 a.m. in the morning. So once again, Seattle will be painted yellow. UDP will be in charge in Seattle, and then it will be a successful event, and we are looking forward to that. Now understand for tomorrow, the same day, Sibito the 23rd, there will be a big UDP political rally in Bundum. I believe maybe the last political rally before Sunkaro Kono Kono and in Canada Sunkaro Noma. So once again, badi wali mafra program on sia ali badi wali invite kachanyo continue nan ko nalbe talla nyola jan for almost an hour or 2 hours time inshallah. Na kendo tara kachamin to badi ngolu men kata ID card koti badi ngolu nyina mo be kering ani nyina be ke ba nyina ka banko kam banko me alon ko nale motal ya kinyatu koti me alon ko amankaram ala kramo man jamfa Londo Tala, among any ideas sort of when it comes to governance. And when you manka Gambia da mala promo tumbadingol. You promo kilo mbole face kan Africa, the continent at large. Badingol nyaje tamalal bisiaring, eka finti kata sutu Africa. Minaka sabu bad leadership. Mansa jawol mbe nyabankol ka. Badingol atolo mbesiri Gambia. Akafo na diamo le siata. Wala ntel mumba fi leti ala fanyi ninka ko sen kin lambali ngol nin Gambia be diaring kulba nyama enta kala nyama nyame masa kunda be lorin banku dingol ka enta lole bunda mento ali abra wolbe findira bankata tamadula nyaayi be tamadula be men taki kan tamadula ntel damale yalo be do ko men ke kanjel tel damale do ko façon be sutatri nin Africa be temberi nganyama na mansa kunda be nya Africa dingoleje yanda mendila banku dingole ya dila ma fo tamola de sorla ba nimbira tamola be kala business tamola di wala vacational wala kata pleasure time la ba de kala ni hosul kolawti me benna tubabu bankol ka wodo kamala mbadi ngol ni manke UDP kayati jang. This has nothing to do with politics, but this is about our rights and privileges as citizens of our country. It's our right It's our privileges as citizens of our country. And more importantly, it's our right. Me along go by force dia kuya nyanta sotla as citizens. But unfortunately, the bad leadership trend me along Africa, banko will be a masala. We be fisa kana zamani because of banko dingola awareness ni. Banko dingoli ala memule right be kele kang akuola. But unfortunately, in the Gambia, I'm sorry to say this. Nadi mitali hakatu ba yinum tonyadi. Nyaja alikabi. Improm sifa besar in the Bankoka is a lack of the awareness, especially when it comes to politics and governance. Fulanjango, the worst of all, walemu, nimbadi ya fasa. Nimbadi ya fasa nimfankum mbalu. Gambia mosa sunyaroke. Mobe ya sungolom. Bala badu ngol ba fasa no matter what. Abadi ngol sa fasa no matter what. Badu be example kilin dida la jang. Wala bilim Mohamed Manjan tara social security pour kata rifono keje. Social security and housing finance corporation bila taraje. Gambia dingo be contenta. Mo be ko for the first time baro masa kunda ko mo fele melen kabe do ko wala and this is the only person melen ko right appointment okay andum about deliver ka. But majority be ba fra nyawnya Mohamed Manjan ba kata ani Mohamed Manjan mo stay. Badu na mo certain individual social the many alon ko ba Mohamed Manjan condemn ka. Iba campaign ke kan duma ka no Mohamed Manjeta. Money alon ko be do ko la social security badu be outside well because of it badu ka mem foye ilata wala. Iko Mohamed Manjan manjana tala parce que badu be sunyaro mena social security. Ibe badu la ko men take ba sunya ke ba patika. Ibe moto sannale bunjango lola. Ibadu mbe diaspora ni former classmate wani terror wole support wakana kabi so eman Gambia bela interest o jibet bare la bading individuals mbe social security and housing finance corporation ye wala la interest o jibe wolbe sunyaro menke kan ke fa jansa kuliol ni me fudu sino be fa jansa la e be diring social na nyoy be nyoy sambala maka ya prefer we continue katara social security and finance and housing finance dan Mohamed Manjay tra do wala Gambia la kuram bati anu ñebe Gambia toraka anu ñebe Africa tanaka in general mbadu ke kendo be topico men kacha kanja nyaaje wado waran kat lol janka fale ko yaaje mel fisara baroti anu I will never regret saying this at any time at any place yaaje mel fisara baroti men wala min ko mbadu ngol yelo marsoto yemo jabe suñarola iko sache sungo fele mole na nyapi o singo kan fa nya tlingo la pisi nyapi singo kan ya bude ya lipa ya samba police ide me o singo jabo manya ke ka foy mol kuma ni na re singo lipa ide mari na wuli korenke ide fa ko bandi na chance ta na sunyaro ke korenke tinkin dari de mutala wa tinkin dar ko modete jela mbadu ngol niete muda min nyande kletra wala de grawla o singo dot o do singo mi alam ko ete aja sunyaro ke well, visa data because it ajeli men kata wala. Instead of you learn lesson from it, ite na yo kuki wata yari pil fo ite bi osungala. Ani wala kata yaje men barola case timbadi wala. Barola lota jani Gambia na yaje me condemn for 22 years. Mkumbota for 22 years, lipata for 22 years, niyo torata. O baro kinwe campaign ko wala ka. Ka to fight out dan lola ka. Pulai na corruption stop. Pulai na jenko bondi Gambia. Pulai na fairness tamini Gambia. I'm all appoint based on competence and their qualification. Not but because of a later fasa. Wala wala better leje. I enter nala reform ke. I enter nala justice staff. Campaign ko tanyina kam. Gambia wala nyina kumbo. And in control fight baro nyi dalilo la kambadi wol. Bani baro na baro beta anyaka sol bela. Ya jama kam men ko the same thing baro ko ta ko repeat wala daga tabbi ya jama famala wala ya jama danta dawda ta kas ati astar wala kata badu baro ya jama juma fi sata mo nyori obviously ya jama fi sata baroti. This has nothing to do with politics and this has nothing to do about hatred or a personal attack but a fact and the reality on the ground. Badu baro 2 years so menti nyata je bo ni ya jama sanji tan wala compare ora nimbaro sanyi lulo ke jamboni ya jeme sanyi mo na compare mbadi but again atuda gambe no lebulu adonte lebulu as human beings, as citizens of the country, as misiri mo ni cristiano ani banku din kendol na continue ka diamu ko la men yalan ko ronta ko kol bay men yalan ko ronta ni se men no je nyakije and more importantly ka diamu mbadi wala men yalan ko le ba on the ground puli ye nyaari yele sino ba men bala dole sino ba dole bala ya tala tilmba ya mi yalan ko dole bala gambe ya bula nyaka so mi yalan ko dole bala gambe ya bula na banku le interest so sibe jibe in the first place mbadi woni man sa soto mi yalan ko abankara alondo man lam jamfa ana fanan kana mo le sika men yalan ko man kana me yalan ko ada fam fisa da wolta a fan soran wala wallahi what do you have to expect? It's only failures mbadi wol failures upon failures, blunders upon blunders. Alboda malajela selfish interest or mole boda mala normala, personal interest or mole boda mala normala, badi ya fasa wolbe kela andum fankum wolbe tarla kela. Wallahi that will never be the way forward unless I'm continue gambeno dajigol fale. Attitudes must change. Dajigol fale fale. This is the only way forward. It doesn't matter how knowledgeable one is. It doesn't matter how many degrees one is holding. It doesn't matter how capable one is. But as long as dajigol man fale, wallahi that will never be the way forward. Badi wolu ali ñu ID card ko jibe dro mebe kering gambe sato ko banku dingol they are struggling to afford the cost of the ID card by ID card banku luntangol la free of charge by ID card mula men yalan ko they don't even know the value of our ID card and they won't care about the ID card but adladila dello men ka wala min diko albita kartol nyinnala president election men kana nyi gambia sato ko nyi sankan nanka moka ay dal karto faydi sitting president ni a faydo ID card yata ya fara wala ta fay kamoko because they don't know the value of it and they will never cherish it because it's not for them and it's not meant for them. You know when promo the Gambia side going to be. Mbadi wolu. Na le mansa so de mi alon ka kamul appoint based on ñi neba fasala. Ñi nebe tar la eje. Ñi neba la agenda promote la surtout agenda mi alon ko. E man la silor ka anu bank di wala na fatije. O president wala corrupt katam bi mo be. According to mo appoint la based on competence or the qualification or the know-how that an individual have. But more based on men ba fasala. This is why Mbadi will be. Abe mo le tombona men yalonko wole intel kumbodi 22 years. Abe mo le fasala men intel kumbodi 22 years. Because what about the fasala muneka wolem they want to be protected. What about the fasala muneka parce que malafika loi in face. Dol beje malafika da bunjangol to. Dol beje malafika fole na flolla yemen sunyanu. And dol beje malafika fole bunjangol yemen lo sunyar ko dol to. Obviously lo ba te le fasala. Wala se ba te bo mo sifar da mala tombona. Mbadi won Adama Barrow be continue la kamol fasa men yalon ko wolle gambenol kumboli 22 years yen torment for 22 years yen tora for 22 years yen amol fa for 22 years abole tala eslendi mol kambi men yalon ka tuni wolle kelo kenu parce que some of us say that we will never be a blind supporter. We see Gambia first before Adama Barrow's selfish interest and we want to see a better Gambia for all Gambians. Mbadi won Adama Barrow be continue la le kamol kapapati ndungol ta ke support. Men yalon ko they were not in the struggle kunun ne lota abo party no tal kam biabe support kam mbadu la party no sponsor kana bi mina jara no party to fala jan killing abe ko di kan do lalle adu party ko min beje men yalon ko wolle gambe no tora men kam do ko APRC biabo talala sponsor ay konol dila fo men sa sabu do be UDP tinyala nyame ani be UDP under mala nyame because UDP is the biggest party. UDP la party de me ateka Adama Barrow UDP la party de me ateka president but be at party as a threat to his presidency. Allo party leader I will be as a block on his way to be a second term president. Or party executive members will be I will as his a threat for him to become a second term president. What at the party no le fasala be and abole ka mami ko ba fokana but abole ka at this moment. Abenyum party no men kam to GDC, NRP, APRC ani hene gommes la party GPDP abole talabe sembenti yakam bi Gambia abole fasa kam bi Gambia abe kolle kala men diata wole pour que UDP damage and pour que UDP tinya but atla UDP ngolle bulu wallahi all these parties together UDP will come victors and we don't even need to go to the second round nintele nyomuta mfokosta mbadi won be example tan dale damendro wolemu during the mayoral election in Banjul 7 candidates wala lota against Rohey Malick Lowe 7 candidates because Rohey Malick Lowe UDP le alondi and Rohey Malick Lowe manyana kanyala parce que UDP le alondi UDP manyana wina Banjul Banjul is for Kumba Samba wala Samba Banjul and Kumba Banjul o 7 political parties wala 7 candidates will be lota against Rohey Malick Lowe ay be bouté bimale be bouté UDP ayta KMC the same thing ale mayor jibe 8 7 out of 8 na be win but the UDP ngol we can do it if we are ready to do it but we can only do it wala ndaji ko le faring pisalo men be mbala nyin dunia na fulo la ko kan na bula foro yalbe wafla parce que dunia place woni dunia na fulo nebula na foro ya tuta na fasa na pisalo bula it's very frustrating body when ni ko wata bake men yalon ko wolle ke fam ko UDP 1996 solla iko tele UDP lo and some of them to nyal ya kata bake e kelo ke je kendeke bal wolle kata multi bi men pisalta fedde fu dunia na fulo moto masimal plasol do lefta kala ambassador wolle multi bi men pisalta wolle multi bi men kata sulu saji maldi wolle kata multi bi men UDP jamfa o dafa daji ko le farin for the way forward mbadi won nin daji ko bam farin attitude bam farin kenyal bam farin that will never be the way forward mbadi wolu ni men na adama baro la ko denke ali adama baro jibe comme na fale nyame ni me fode kasamata a grade 12 high school dropout ya replaced with a competent lawyer, a competent lady. Pulaita will replace in the National Assembly. What is the first thing I may expect from that person? Ulenko kumul femini alonko nyadia mudeba floko. Bila be nyumfala maybe abe sirali. Nkali ala first statement ojile bila National Assembly bila mensefe. Wale mensefe standard newspaper. Nkali ajele bi. They will come out with more ideas. Remember Adama Barrow kala more dictatorship. They will come with more advice. If Adama Barrow advice them, remember kala jina more dictatorship. Remember sababu jina worse la niko worse katembi ya jamela. Mbadi ngolu. Kibaro be findi kamenya alongo. Abe kori molma fer. Adama Barrow na almo be minetra kanyi wadlo kono. O age limit me yabondi constitution ko ka ronda. Ilafta wala munde na constitution ko dengi. Italle ko ronda yabondi je. That is the only way by track and Barrow that block no nyam correct. Alawo case mi alko ya jame muta samba jail. Ibol case ñun tul kan ke kudu ko de ko rege ke samana. Bari sombo soro nyaw nyaay ma suda katambi ala talla man sola. Ngo ya jame ala ferol ke jana mbadi won. Bi carte fay mina sila. Ma se tala ya ni na fa loi samana. Loi mi alko loi da fa muta asiti. I mama candidate create samana. I election push from September to December. I sport counting introduced. Wol nim ku sabo la nata famuta ya ta ya siti ya busul ya la ni duma. Ala fa baro ya la planol ke. Afere sa nyaw nyaw man setalla si asuma da nyaw nyaw man setalla si. Bantul UDP ngol fa na wuli. Gambe din kendo la wuli. Bile kumba jaate bay ko Barrow versus UDP. Barsay. Fo de ka sama fele. A commencer follow. Ala ta ka loi ko lo samana. Iko plus social media len to control. Sambe mina fula. Is it Barrow against UDP again? Or is it Barrow against his own personal appoint? So the mbadi wolu kadiamo sudani do nal no ko modo ben fejane. Akiki lok mo bamari jam wala nyindiko. If governments are struggling to pay $500 plus pour ID card sodo. But London minal ba sodo come free from neighboring Senegal and neighboring Guinea-Conakry and Guinea-Bissau. And the official yele kan basi comme ke kendo afale nyame jara soma fara fenyol area pour ko lundong register pour kana kaytu kumma la metra na ID card wala bo kaytu kumma tale na ke sim fita ranguti wala ke bu fita ranguti because they don't know the value of it and they will never cherish it alna will na kumol ta nefo na modo je me nyinin karo kaka for UDP executive is aware of it they might not they might but I'll make a kibar fola al kana assume ko ya moy. Let's never assume that ko ya mole wala be ku kala jere I'll not fight on our own. I'll not fight as citizens. I'll not fight as concerned citizens. We shouldn't even take this to UDP executive. That man the political party that I'm going to UDP that my responsibility. I take all the political parties will have responsibility. And take all the political leaders will be a responsibility. But unfortunately, na political party some of them are busy mortgaging their parties to President Barrow for their own selfish interest. My father had a GMC wife Barrow. Hamad Bawa NRV of the Fapareda. Mbadi I salon ko sutatli Adama Barrow ni yaje maka diamule every 2 days or every other week. Adama Barrow ni yaje maka diamule anu Adama Barrow yaje me bulala be free la mina Gambia sa to kono jam. Adama Barrow e manse yasu do koden ko Adama yaje me muta na Gambia anu yaje me letara Gambia marala indirectly. Wallahi me na nyim fulale anu be continue ka nyim faale. Allah la wala le balam. Allah ta'ala fine alman la fine. Badi Allah sunna be mura na nyan ko den ka yafu ko nyim fota dum UDP TV&MEDIA le. February karotil mo nim fulo. Barrow la second time wala min yaje be ka mun na Gambia le. Anu yaje me minala ko den ka banko rule indirectly. Barrow la second time wala dictatorship ka mun na Gambia ko den. Barrow la second time wala ñu ko APRC ni GDC de mar la banko ma. Yamam fo Barrow ya bole kala because at be wala satisfy ndika right now wala second time zero. Wala na second time zero left me na bole kala. Barrow la second time wala min ko yaajame be mol arsenal ko denge yaajame will come for a revenge parce que am fo Barrow ya wala kala be Barrow de man ñu len tele sabi kanyeta and that is the deal in the making. Barrow is making a deal with yaajame pour yaajame mun na Gambia sa do ko in 2020 wala do ka for 2021 ñing kibar flon na ñu na soro state house yaajame ba mon la na banko kan amina revenge la ba da fo de revenge kala directly ba ba kala true Barrow la wala sabu yaajame manyana tarla e Barrow manyana tara ballot boxo fonga bala ballot boxo Barrow manyana alkalia sort la fam Gambia after this transition period saka ka foko ato nyanta tara na ballot boxo bala wala mbali won 3 years jotna December 2019 Barrow have to go. Not only Barrow have to go, but Barrow must go. Yes, every individual person have the right to belong to any political party and support any political party that you want to support. That's okay with us. But I'm bad more the APRC. You could ya support. Wala ya jamel man say ka campaign ko wala. Wala ya jamel after muna ng Gambia. But obviously no doubt about this. Ame balafa. Wala ame falafa. Wala ame bari nafa. Wala wala me la mula mantora. But ya jamel mo sise wala fa ile sise awda malafa. Ito la Gambia ko ya jamel campaign ko ya jamel. Ito la Gambia ko ya jamel t-shirt rol dum. Wala sabu sometimes foko do ila mol kam. Parce que ite jawaya fo pan jawaya. Ise ya jamel seponu because be place solto. Ise ya jamel seponu because be fana sutura kanu. Ise ya jamel seponu parce que mala fa yemuta. Ba ya jamel tan fatata. Imanya no la Gambia ko nga ya jamel seponu. Wala nan ko mo ya jamel seponu kam. Wala me ba fa wala me fa fa. Ale ko mo mandia bar fana tonya fa anu nyanta fara naji nyame. Ya je mo ko Gambia ko fasa. Sai na mansa so mansa me alon ko na fasa pra ya je me bay. Na kato fay fra ya je me bay. Mfata pra ya je me fay. Dole gi tribula sino balia ke dole shudo sino balia ke pula ya me ta. Nkoko mansa mina nyada fitala. Wo mansa mina lo ntele. Mbadi wol bi wo mansa woni ya je me be diamu kam. Pula ya je me na Gambia sa do ko. Wo mansa bi woni ya je me diamu kam pula ya je me na muru ko de gay rifenyi ke Gambia. Wo mansa woni ya je me diamu kam bi pula ya je me muna ina rul ko de indirectly. Wo mansa wala be diaje be diam kam pour yaje me na free yaje be fo be mu na fan kam ko renge wo mansa kilimo wala be NIA na mel mutakan 2.5 years an ko wo man solo no ko mbadi wo mansa kilimo wala be lorin gambe an kam corruption yo ta fusa fasa wo mansa kilimo yaje be foundation sabal solo ate foundation lulo solo shay wala yaje me fisara baroti mbadi wala la haklo to molto men ka fale Gambia force ala fe ko Gambia force wala sabu UDP lota Gambia force wala sabu loya da bakara fuaroti Gambia force wala sabu bulata loya da ya nen ya komo nen ya nyato nen kati bitano mata wata mena plylo UDP nyato kola is one of the famous lawyers in the Gambia, one of the richest lawyers in the Gambia. Mo buka nen mo buka komo nen mo buka doya ana dumule time also pro na time spent together but Gambia force wala saba fota obela afuariata ya nen ya komo kuma ya kajife ala family. More importantly, they don't have the time to share with their father, their uncle, their grandfather. With the Gambia force wala sabu ni loada bo nyinge men ka falle ko loada bo kebatale na fika ya kola fenta koma men ka falle ko loada bo yente da halale kuru ya kola fenta koma mbadungol ali nyini ka fo bi Mandela bo de jail in South Africa ko Mandela kebatale ba ali nyini ka bi Mandela bo de jail fo South Africa ko Mandela ko teta relax time ba yatu di nyol buluba mbadungol ali nyini ka fo bi Mandela bo de jail South Africa ko Mandela ko le Mandela ko adita bo mbekila sai kebatale ba odo na fika ya kola fentije mbadu wolu men ka falo ko ente da halale ali ni ka fo Senegal ko abula wada ko kebata be manyina mansa ya nyina ali ni ka fo abula wada ama deliver no bambila bi keta president la dal keba yabe he men ka falo ko loyada bo kebata ali ni ka fo Mohamed Buhari woni dabo jumanum kebati ali ni ka fo bi Mohamed Buhari mutana Nigeria no man chance yalla ko ngaba ali ni ka fo Mohamed Buhari Nigeria no mari ele ko de ko bam fo de seconda Nafika ya kola ni hasidi ya towards UDP and loyada bo kola fende. Hatred that they have for UDP and loyada bo kola fende. But UDP is here to stay. This new Gambia is here to stay and it must stay. But we must work and guard it jealously and not until UDP nkol level and Gambia din kendol. So once again, Badimodu, UDP nkol daji ko le faring, Kenya le faring, pisalo e bang, for ya wafo e bang. Hey mbadi wala ngata Clinton bilabe duri nkambente bilabe diri sa dia keta nko mba pisala wala nyinte pisaloti na fika ya kola ni hasidi ya kola fende ni manka pisaloti fate hejul fi mbadi wala tawnte ya kola fende nyindi wala sa on ka fa ko sometimes ya jame modul mutan wala ya deserve len ko mutanu ay modul fa wolente falale. We do respect to the families of the victims of ya jame. Surtout many along community security forces, the lives of the Bamare na Bonyol, the lives of Tumbulta na Bonyol. Hey, William Menke, William Nata Murika, what goes around comes around. So Alcana in a quarter of Fanabek Sisiri Nimansa Kunda on the side. And many along Albe Plus will talk. And many along Albe Pisa can call for Yal Wafi. What goes around comes around. Albe Malula Jang, Gambe Bebe Jelala, and Yajiman from a facility. And this is a Kidajos facility Gambia Sadoko. Alabaraka back in Badu and Ninkumoni Mandia. But sometimes for Najina na fo nyama. And so chance di namura kam da laming samo te bejane na chance di ala fanedum kachakor. Abaraka ba ke broda ke kendo.
Sana thank you very much. Better for control now. Okay.
Okay. Now go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Ke kendo me control na me sana bayro fana control na. Mbe the entire UDP TV and media control na ngalon kachal nying abedia mbaka adu kachal nying akumata bak. Nin nara banko la karola mbele nganta wulla ntol banko dingolu nga wulin na banko la ko wala because hantu ba bol ntol mi ko betu balu ngena kayto so de bukala fi ngena kayto fonso ni ba so da tonya ke so wulan wala ka kayto yisima bara mome yalon ko rada banko kan amma banko nyillo anana man dogu kije anana man tax jo ne masa kunda the government of the Gambia ka mola documents mo de kadi wala because brutally state power. They are not fair to Gambian citizens. Adun, they are not fair to their own kids. Sana nale korosroke. Tubabo la kaido kele passport fonsoro. Cha hano buko di bulokono. They have to make sure. It can make sure. Kaido ni ba especially passport. Iman criminal record soto. Wala hande criminal record soto. Criminal record is clear and you are proven innocent. Jeni be la kaiti be kait la kodu bulokono. Was nale kele kaido safeguard. Experience me alon ko jamano le men soto men kada Adolf Hitler amake jamano te abata for Australia ma ana si Germany adunte le military military kono adunta wolto if I'm right I'm stand to be corrected adunte le military from there atake moti atandara mara dunia kelola momem fata dulato atamita shia kunal so where tin na jamano ali na as a foreigner Palas be palas to. Ite mu foreigner ye foreigner background soto. Ke dundo da ka kole abatale. But why? Ntolo mistake ko lelke. Nga ya jamela time e ka kaito de ka di mo le me yalon ko. Ini Gambia e sato ni Gambia le boda wale badi ngole soto somewhere in Casamance or in Senegal ye gambe la kayto dila even mursani ye gambe la kayto dila wata mo ne ke gambe fonto wonna rakke mo le men ko gambe la kullo finte ge men ka mabota ye gambe jele gambe ka men ko gambe haro boy e ko gambe haro boy ali hekado diamandia e ni haraba dum be tibonding ay fensu to dum men ko duma kututala atayamira no abe maboro wata mantra maboro ntola banko man kullo soto kullol be tinya talabi mune kullol tinya bayrin kana banko le kaytole mudan kadi mo le men ko manke banko dimon kada banko le kaytole mudan kadi mo lan kana murfanan ko wol tanke ndi place ko place men ko they are sensitive areas wota banna gambia e ka gambe ka security officer gele fam ni dia muta e tafan kala ko nyimma te gambe di mo fonti nyimma angale kam fam wala moy am fenne fam moy e sana adama mo disappoint back ba adama disappointment sana sente barara fankofo nele ko barara kawfo because kulo men ka ketela dum ada kala ke balde ada be continue gambe disappoint atayamra ko kenol ke
ya kodoge
na
ya me kundige ya mon photo yam adam baro science thing ada murla no ada possible no pura amruna UDP because menketa maningol ka mon foko ni ye follow city sareto koma instead of ye sareto city follow koma nyine kake I nendrol men fo aning ay kuma kolongol men fo kebal men yalongo he once called them as his political father at the fongo men kumandiko they are the igafanya dile annabilai jumala fomu so ibajela ko it is really sad puruka kumo moy adambaro bulo kono sign pour moy la ngamara Gambia momo la adambaro la den inyan nakala mola ko na sadi ka faniala for because basically adama kamen for Gambia nole ni ayata nko malafika ko kaga faniala for baraga mol mislead la ka fo for ka longa be mu kuma kensa wala dal yeah because abemu kuma kensa wala
kekendo
yeah it is really sad that kabenyin ke kam ngani believe so to ko adama barote at the backup la because ay kumol men fo woma loñing waya sabule ad sonna pour molye gelala wala do pour molya foko adam barole ñen fo bi ay ñen fo but already that is late already that is very late because I have implicated already first Kobe started Damento he praised lawyer Dabo on things many along ago. I wouldn't call it an empty praises but those are facts so again another at the point of immediately just after the election, he is never going to stand again and he will never form a political party. So now what we are seeing, the part that we are seeing is either a small political party I have found someone in power, which is going to be a lie because he will never contest for an election. So whether I have found some party use or he used the small political parties, yet still lie is a lie. So I think we should make that one very clear. We should just make sure expect either about some political party formula and then I come on which I'm sure he is capable of doing because Momo Kalo a political father kumaja former that guy is capable of lying during the day.
Kekendo.
Yes, Lami.
Mele kumo kuntu hekatu ye munkanyo jele ni amwe munkanyo ka dingo sama wulo kono so munkanyo ya dingo sama wulo kono nyamen man nabe ko ka modo sama wulo kono baro UDP jamfa nyamen ani momo ni kafta nyama be jamfalal ni hakilo kase den ko ka ko nye keke nye la ndo ta damen sako munku bude ya understand wale ko do fana be kase den ko do ko muro matu walaye muro matu wala ka la fon fradamento fana fa be modu be jumatu laje
but womu mo jika jaw balan
so jika jaw balan nyemenke UDP la teng mota sodla dunia kono gambe molde sodla je men ko na ko kafra nyawate jam fala don't be surprised ñu melal ko ke fanki bir ndala ko la bi lumbe sila ase ko li kabatela ngola
no that's very certain bro that is okay yawo jele
nim
politika puti be alon ko fla ko la mo because he can yem jele dictators malon for dictators or la life history ni ajibe in the world dictator benyamin akameni use pour ka embrace in power ni another power because those people Walia telon already, and then ala tactics all menti, and ning attack operate nyame, walia belone. So ning amaring in that fate atrocity jamaba commit. Menkeda mofati, menkeda kabankola luatinya, menkeda kamol boyinkang, menkeda kamola rightning kawotinya. Ning ate wasifa jamalike, many amako pruka wolu, conduct. At the end of the day, pruka what trace ning kawotutu, akamunake, those people many a wall long, akawol follow muta, I will eliminate along the line as a way of deleting the trace. So what is very, very clear, the way he is moving, he is going to be a dictator. And also, today they think that they are doing something, or they are very great, or they are helping Adam Barrow, forgetting that they are just destroying their own lives, and forgetting that they are destroying the entire country. I mean, is very certain.
Very well.
Adam Barrow, the Molmen follow Jamfala Ning Apareta, Wabakala Alani immediate moled. Because Imalo Yogan to Fania, Aning Kuriani Hasidia, Wolebe Mutandika Nyola Nanteng. And then Tonyama Mowol Nyokan definitely that friendship will never last. Kuroke.
Yo Kekendo EMM for Abem Walti. E Omotala Kelin Dunia, Momen Kuni Kambe Bala. Being Adam Barrow political party la nyoka, why conquer the sombe fenest level. Bari Adam Kumakama be molo bulokonale. Ate Kumakama men for. Ni Adam na finja ko akana fasu political party londi. Wala Adam na finja ko aka political party le support pour UDP destroy. These are some of the audios men ko nyebe dunia kolale. These are some of the videos be dunia kolale. Malong mojuma be Adam fa la moyla. Adam ka Kumakama men for. Animbi Adam mina menka so mina menka juma ba la moyla.
Video fale koroke ibadanga video fay killing nga mol haklo blend wo video la just 2 minutes nga mol haklo blend wo koroke ay ko mo fundamento
yoki jigeno jeni kapile jeni kapile ngata diam kantara.
Okay, no problem
yeah, so you understand, so yeni Adam Barrow jele Adam bulono already do APR sin ko liya make sure for more further for Abuloko. Because if you have a incident, amunta mammo le Suleiman ko ngada investigation ko deeply wala maybe unwillingly ka investigation but investigation for the kende ke e banal ko there is a foul play there. But I more understand because tried until ya katapuka signal diala ko APRC bondi balo bala because nyilmo mo le men ko bulo notale adu mo men bulo notale mo nota kala terma no akala modo fana no. But ya nyentel say fo kala say Adam ben say ya sitle say Adam the form friend is going to be on favor of APRC. But form friend is also be on in favor of APRC.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, Adam be form friend kala abe APRC favor of banko kan. Adu Adam mina kule kay muna mina kala Adam bulu nama hakilotu al hekatu de barembe imfala na miro le madu ngo mirale because naka be certain power de APRC la. Membe be kene APRC membe kene mo membe bian ko APRC yol kasara ke kendo abe civil war samal no banko. One thing.
Very good.
Naka be be victimized la. Ntol dun tambe be kono 22 years. Ay da mun ko data kamna you be victimized la. That will be unacceptable as a civil war samal no banko. Nama hakilo. Ke kendo tamaselo ka pindi junale. Ye nyum fode jele, nyum fode kasamato. Men ka fe yenda ko social media control. Adu tolle keda modi mena ko mo yañu social media control le mais information no ko flow ba bisle keda modi ko ngenda ko social media control ko social media ko makal men ko social media kekendo o fode yalo kam angale kam fam moy in Johnson fo ma ka ko Johnson
I had that no moy le
ko Johnson
yalo ko ne biye
okay acha continue
Abarka bage kuroke yalong kuklin ni biye Adam Barrow me understand no kulo me alonko is very clear to everybody in the country. Adam Barrow fongo lodala aya fo ako ate man kemoti me alonka ay mansaya wallanto ay nyaton kay londo so bari molel baba la men alonko those people are credible enough pour wolia makoy ay bango samba state to state me alonko ibe emta wala pour ye Gambia futandige. And who were those people? We are talking about the likes of Halifa Sallah, Lawyer Hussein Dabo, Amadou Sane, and all those ministers, many alonko, most of them are UDP. Ning ayata nunko bi ate wol be bondi, and even those who are not UDP will from be botala masakunda kono now. Akavon surround molla lawmaker sola many alonko Do you know that Gassama is a grade 12 product? You know that, right? So Gassama cannot basically at a know that parliament just katara gave for voting rights. Wala nyindi ko niye most no sama parliament auto I vote in favor of Adam Barrow. What a man ko me alon ko yasa manoge. But come to think of it, Gassama name Yakumba more wala no because Yakumba is a law expert. And the parliament, we are talking about the laws in that parliament. Well, as sometimes, Barrow is very selfish. Barrow is very, very, very selfish because Niajibe, parliament no manke dula damante yalonko Barrow nyan nakamosa mbage akamodolo bondige many yalonko wale competent simply because attaining Wally's slight misunderstanding the sort of. What did he gain? Kafoka tape below December parliament auto over three or 4 bills. Ako Yakumba will vote against. Now let's just assume that Yakumba will vote against. But what below are they credible enough for Yakumba vote yes to those bills? Are those
not
bills
at all.
in favor of our country?
Not at all. Not at all.
Wali Gambia benefit bang for Wali at the barrel benefit. So ni what below man Gambia benefits. Yakumba has all the rights. Every member of the parliament has the rights. Puri what below ning are you just step on those bills, let those bills never exist in the country. Because Parliament we make laws. They make laws many alonko wolel be last la Gambia, wolel be Bankola, future ni can determine. Wala sabika lual de dage. Now just come to look at this law. Baro ni may use nandenka Yakumba bonding. This law has been made, let's say 20 years ago or 40 years ago. 40 years ago. But manifesta is because of the parliament. That shows how credible parliamentarians should be. Because they foretell, basically, it only come on la future in foretell through the laws, it can implement in that parliament. So for the parliament, that is an insult to Gambia. Womo nendirote Gambia dingole and where tandila ko molka mem for Adam Barrow la quarter komonko he is very clueless. And I think Lamende, I'm always standing on this point. Barrow is one of the clueless presidents Mayalogo is existing in our motherland, Africa.
Check on your businessman.
To be frank enough, think of the African presidents. How many alonko they are not even imafanga bako nyama, but ajibe ke fon soran menna. Ajibe ke fon soran menna, but Barrow is an exception in the sense that he don't know anything. Atefuna believe the men la ko wolel mala right handy. Those people are as clueless as the president himself. So this is very unfortunate. But lamino badunga video in play Adam Barrow prunga hakilo blandi. Every single day we will keep bouncing on him on this video alone. Keba ye kumo men for molie ingena ka wala keep. Ye kumo men for molie. Your word wala mo ila trusty. Ye ka kumo men for dakono wala mo ila kidoti. Ni ye wo kido ni yabula. Maninka ka wono ngamuna for keba sai sai olom. Santo ni ko keba sai sai muna kake. Keba ikawa keba siva lege nanata asita bandabato afutara damento keba rungul kela samoto wulindi yela samoto dung ibeji mona muka kuya womo mun keba siva di menka kumofo molie imuka barala sako mansa membe marlin Gambia bankola iko wole ka fo Gambia banko di ngolie bi sama ko isama amanke fendi for hasidia amanke fendi for konanteya amanke fendi
Kekendo.
So let's just play this video. You can clap.
Just made attention. Second, there is one boy sick for six that Casamalamba. You know, it's very rubbish. Block Sinyakli, no?
Ako UDP, you guys talk too much. That's right. We have to talk. If Nimfonga Bakeri Bangkok and Mayalon Komolya Diamala. Rubbish school, no, forget him. We have to talk. Ninku Bakeri Bangkok and Mayalon national isula wati. Moloka Diamuala, Ninka Maloko, they have something to offer. But neither man or even Melala Kamolka Memfo. Only thing that you can do is to come and then insult Wallan to harsh words. That shows that how low the IQs are, you know, more clear. So probably ataka jinyamen, anin kuo betaka nyamen, among ideas or the offer no but that is fine. That is fine. Just don't make an insult. So let me play Molngala Moy Adam Baronga Haklobulani Hanbi Hansam, because this video is going to be the video of our century.
I'm not a politician, naturally. I'm a businessman. I want to head the transitional period. Parties will contest election. I will not be part of that. I will just conduct the election. If anybody who wins, we hand over power. I will live as a private citizen and continue my business.
Okay, konoke mbelanga wo video mo nyola. Mbelanga Adam Barrow la wo video mo nyola. Ngamera wosone Adam Bobe male set. Ako he is not going to contest. Ako he is a businessman. Amanta lola kadre fayola. Ako amanta lola kadre fayola. Ako ni sangisabo ye memfo ni wo sangisabo nyimbanda. Atebe girale abitala business on la back. Bari ako janning akata la business on la lamin. Ako abe kadre fayo fangala moltima. Ko bangola luwa media la president o janaka ji kadre fayo abe wole mutala ka organize. Na organize fa pareta. Abe menkala wolo nyintiko moli belola bari ako atete lola wo molu kono. Ni moli menu belola ni me winter ge. Wole be sila atela palaso do bari ate Adam Barrow ma ate manta lola. Ate be mudal katala business ola. Lamin nyim video Adam Barrow nyim video for like 2017. Bari bi nyim video play Adam Barrow fangoye. Abede kala moti me yalon ka be konnale nyin kamala ko ika hakilo bulandi kula me yalon ko ay kumala fo je mente di ala te fontu lo say ay kumala fo nyim video do nyin kumo me yalon ko bi niya nyim video nyin tanda nyati ngola akamunta fele ko 2017 ye murnam back but ala mo kam mistake okay ala ka kuo ke awatola Adam Barrow is a wicked soul okay because new one thing Adam Barrow campaign yoke lawyer Usendabo tola ani UDP to ani coalition to but nimbi at any coalition agreement no men sign wo agreement no kamuta de fele ko falifa reference amala Adam Barrow ya jibeje amala family jibe ama to jibe ama ananya jibe mansayato among Gambia la history jibe ani Gambia la trace stamps in the 22 years ama wo jibe ye bari ate ama wo be jibe ye de lamin so wala sabunko ning Adam Barrow mang ni just 3 years oni first agreement ning Adam Barrow ma wo keep amam possible on this planet pour Adam Barrow ye Gambia la loi ni ka protect pour Adam Barrow ye molla rights ka wo protect but Meya Longo is very certain is that Gambia la constitutional and moral right Adam Barrow will do everything to interfere with that. What they are sabung gasamana court they have to control social media. In social media can control Adam Barrow is part of Adam Barrow plan soul because social media is here to expose the hypocrisy member in that government. So Adam Barrow first tried by all means ka social media in kawol threaten dictators stagnant and then this is a character for all the dictators wherever they are. Yet any African bank could jibe at this current situation, dictator ikamem follow fanga wala mo media in control. So pro gasama ifundina B kafo ko media puri yawo control. Lamin war is woman ke surprised inte and mo jamalo me yan ka man ke surprised here because ngajela before ni statement on jimba fundina na ngajela some of the things many along happen in that state house. Kamol reported la parents olia more many along they are just doing their petty things on Facebook. But that's anyway that shows how incompetent our president is. Barrow is a disc alonga munafo ngo if ning ayata nunko Gambia insult soto the greatest insult Gambia mentioned from 2017 to now that insult is Adam Barrow Lami. Definitely that insult is him.
Yeah, it's him. Kekendo. Manne kame pardon. Yalon Gambia kuja ma alabe dundu nyoko na Gambia je. Ofode kasa manne ko diamo lamoy and during those time kabo problem o youth movement starta. Niko ofode kasa ma diamo moy e kal nako molem nyinde ko atama UDP kanu atabe place nginol. So sabe place men nyini kan amosi ba ka sotle aw place nyinde fa place soto. Sa mbila mina social media campaign la me alon ko wotumo social media wole Adam Barrow bi Adam Barrow moment o social media wala ka dictator expose imagine ni social media de caring ya yeme mo fa jamaate gambia skeno hanbi mol talon
That's right.
adu social media fana wala tara nyomo sonande mole banko kan o social media wala atina fana hani famate dingo fangala hani da muso isa kuma no nya tara saka chano o social media fana furu jamaare fana ceklinti o social media fana wo fana kada modi mi alan ko ay modul fana ma ko ele fo bi wala fana ale de ma e furuta ay modi ma o social media ke wala kayro fana di modul the beauty about social media I meant Gambia wala mi da falindiro kay dictator bonde banko kam ni social media de dum dabela la Gambia la par den social media woto mo woyento nafa bi ko odumo adam fana kam wala mi di ko nim fano keta e ka nyoni ka diaspora le mo na social media di mo na fo yete lamoy bara bi ito men ko kunu social media betiata kunu bare ko biya man betiya ke ko ne ka harama di wala banko to jawdulal to o fode ka sama wala ko man de surprise at all because wo nabe diam kan hey kumo kamo ila abaka do ke kendo abaka do mode ana ka kawo men fo aka diam mole mi an ko fana ko kawo moyle ate is irrelevant for me because ngalon ko ate palaso mi alon ko e amalon do soto amala qualification soto afende fonte jate men soto bayri momi yalon ko iba fle fonte atoni fan conjunction jumale conjunction fen kan la pour yi kana kaline mo fa conjunction de
it's a big insult Lamin it's a big insult
o conjunction I will repeat it for like 3-4 times you understand what idea
okay why should that be an insult for baro me yalon ko wala mu president di andum iko mandingol ko kunol men yalon ko wala li dampan kilim so wada malal kata nyola comme ko tubabol kam fo birds of the same feather flocks together fo baro man lo jang ya aja baro fo wala
kendo left out of fula nko
ay Gambia nengi ako 22 seconds 20 seconds United Nations Congress ako 22 seconds 72 seconds baro man lo jang consequence ya ka fo consequence forma wol moy so nim po dege sama nata po dege sama nyefo o manyo na gamo fanga wala sabu adam baro ninga malafi I disgrace ninga malafi Gambia no editu wala ninga malafi ala balwe kay balu ken samoti ninga malafi ay halaki ninga malafi Gambia fonni kewlu ani Gambia dingol ye wuli ye tandala ko Gambia la banko no not anymore pour moy na ge yafo be Gambia use la to gain power wala to gain cash Lamin wallahi billahi Adama Barrow aigi Gambia bangoka because ninga ma wake Gambia sojarol te kukela kote ke me yalon ke be Gambia dingul tinyala because Gambia sojarol lanta from their mistakes ngalonko pour que Gambia sojarol la loyalty nyin kawo gain walando pour que Gambia sojarol pour que woli use no PRC abe wala mutara kawo kawo muta kawo jeopardize kawo manipulate nyinka malako many alonko they committed all those atrocities nothing much will be done to them nothing much is going to be given to them as their punishment and don't along APRC government layake so one of the recommendations that we believe might come from that TRRC will be to put certain punishment on APRC government so a battle kawo punishment onying kawo tala walando kabondige mu meke nyinka malako APRC kana ke moti mendiba kamfala de Adam Barrow kamala funga yilla nyima la bang fumma yilla nyima nyimbe kala kuti me alon ka be kala bari saitan di Adam Barrow la ko Gambia is never going to be caged anymore amanda possible la ko dege so Lamin na security lu APRC lombang abe menku mayata ge wolo nyinti ko TRRC nothing much is going to come out of this TRRC because Adam Barrow want to satisfy everyone, especially scientists me along kabe political power nyini kan, abe political fame nyini kan. FPRC kujamata kelela nak fonga yilla o mane bang fonga.
Kekendo ita Adam fam feren le kana ferendi. Yalan kana ferendi because ninga ferendi jang kayen kuma dulfo. Ebaga hana malafi menkela be okela yawon sa pour misal fe abe mol sulur so nyam ye APRC gel ning adama APRC police menga dekala manke for the first place European Union ka ko do men dun ko be fola walal because ya dun dalilo ka yawon sa and secondly abe civil was sama na banko kam because ita fa ende fa ta ya kundun ko subo yawon sa masa kunna ko kala dala su wili kemel dintela wili kemel fulal dintela You understand? The more marriage so we work freely into that society. Nte ta condone na. You understand? I don't know mo dinga fa be me ko ye mo do fa kunu wo dingol say wol bala ku yada wo dingol wol mental say bi. Ke kando hey fa di wona ma nyina de. Yala adam ma me understand be jol to fly. Ama understand. Yala ni jaw
yala kuma remember le naka kuma do fano malam fa yo remember le.
Ngamoyle.
Ako ni fama fata ako imankun je womu ala fa wala keroti bara ko ni fama la jongo boyta imam wo lono ako mu ita fa wala ko dingola dankato ya di bari sai
ako la dinkur yalla
dabo mu amulu fale ngamra ko la dabo ma fale di lo dabo ya de so do politiko ko no right to ni nataje atako mem ya so do politiko ko no andu mo mate falati anin kuma jama men fuje so nimbi akawo bandi fakalo aka kuma jama fo e ko mosa jato fa ye boje ko yodi nyinola yamira I mean just look at this interpretation. It is like baro ataka kuma everything abeka na famu kande wala sabun ko there was a time nganyim fuja but this is very true. Baro has an intelligence syndrome. Baro has a syndrome, a very severe one for that matter. I mean
look ke na amane kamwe
but wala sabu ke kendo at the end of the day nsa momo blame no mol so koku keno be mudata adma barol kan ko denke
very well
for the customer mi alon ko abelo la jambia ba fla conjunction fo mo le malula for the customer la panke nyim pulaso
hani
no way
adma barol man ta for the customer sika ake nyim pulaso ta ake je dal jumalaka because for the customer ye UDP ta jam fa ajo ko nyimbe abe kata ko leke kambe UDP ti nyala for the customer lo dalo adabo ataga lo adabo nen ata as a plus one the same thing as a plus one Momodu Sabale ababala and a lot of them like that so at the end of the day nyini malba ya kambindi gambenol kan ye nen ko kula ye doya ko ko mola ya hadanyi ko mola adama barole gamben wa nya tring adama barole mon nyenta men fula adama barole na fay amoy ala na tring adama barola anala
sorry for interjecting you there yeah, sorry for interjecting Ngo wala sabu Gambian mol belief tamen ako na banko basically magisala basa makam but it's very logical baro muka miro ke no afamwe because mune ba sabu lam parliament no iteni mola nyosoto kuto meya non ka manku maya bake katambi bankola geroto banko first so wala sabu nafikia ba men kalo adam baro wale ka fay ko Gambia banko ye walege ni ayata nunko adam baro Gambia banko lege sana Adama Barote ya kumba bondila because ya kumba even half of her education wale stronta nying useless gasamati.
Yalan ko kero kana wori mo dola kuma kensen folla ani mo dola political language la. We know what is the difference between a political language or when a politician is speaking. For example, Adama Baro for Diamola, for example, Bilabala speech dealer during the Independence Day celebration. Bilabala speech dealer, Bilabe wo graduation, the graduates from the University of the Gambia. Bilabala speech dealer, Bilitano, OIS secretariat. But I mean, be read Kato, but Kuma Colman Katar Seven Kato, Baraka, I mean. I don't know Baraola. I am not put into reality. So we know the difference between a political language and a Harma Dingo Fong Jato, Akabaramen. For Fabu Sane, Sina Kennedy Lota, audio Didako, and the UDP and Kababa UDP 70 Yaka. Mon never seven UDP adabo killer. So kuma can send phone delta fulale. But on delta muelale. But at the end of the day, coming from not only us on the platform, but every single government, especially in the politician role. Animal judge according to their actions. Ali judge according to their actions. Yes. Now Surahada Fati, we understand that we have Facebook Live, but I think for your information, UDP TV&MEDIA, if a platform will have a live, it doesn't make any sense. Surahada Fati, look at our Facebook Live. When your whole platform is on live right now, for your information, even more Jibe can Surahada. The platform is still live, and we still have a live coverage. So at the end of the day, Kekendo, near Adamo Jibe, Tala Kebaro Jibe. Kana mokana adama baro diamul mena be fula ala bula kala ta ka speech men sa fa droit alo a read a speech that's okay with us. But at the end of the day, akabara mona mole wala je.
That's right.
Kuma dima fo ani kana bara jawoke. Munna fala bola. Nice was only be preacher. How many times the yaja molo tamole Gambia la Dubai? How many times the yaja meko tori sole bola tuba le kana Gambia? How many times the yaja meko Gambia be superpower we will compete with some superpower countries in the world? So the same thing Baroko kuma kilo le foko denke. Baro, the only for the first time in the history of the Gambia, president will be sitting within 2 years, 3 vice president.
That's right.
Within 2 years, 3 vice president.
Very sad.
Within 2 years, how many cabinet receive for Awoleke? Within this 2 years period, I don't know about technocrat jail appoint based on their competence and their know-how. And I politician jail appoint just because of Oleka Fasa. Oleba Fasala. Oleba Makola Tinyarola. I don't know for deputy Bungol Kono. Men Benyan deputy Bungo Kono, deputy Oriented Tarajo Kala agenda da support ba.
No.
For deputy Oriental Adamabarola agenda Jibela Bam for Arabankole interest central Jibela. This is why we love this great man called Lawyer Useno Dao. I mean for UDP deputy. Namu politician of the Malon Kuala particular interest out the Margino. As alone a deputy ala Fueko, Alta deputy Bunga UDP Fast UDP Cementia. And for a deputy Najele. A ko Alta deputy Bungo. Ale national interest a promote and I call agenda not UDP agenda parce que alno ko UDP agenda wala national interest UDP agenda wala muneti Gambia ka Gambia ti mi alon ko Gambia dingo bebe kontanal wala sabu always aka for national agenda but unfortunately ni nyaadon ko soro nyaadon ko mi alon ko atoko alafte mena wala sabu alhamdulillah rabbil alamin bila adama baro ferol mbesi di UDP ka an ka bi fema materialize je blalo be je kanandinta je but at the end of the day backfire de ka adama baro ya commencé jena dum kan dipidol ta ka be sponsor la national assembly election la ay produit dollar ya rafa ni be nunje pula na UDP ta a modigi ja kata adama baro councilor no ma jara ko di la ay mayor no ma jara ko di la wallahi nata ko adama baro se sombo suru no ka mayor baynu abadaro himali ko ni taliben suda baysay ni ala baro sombo suru no pour que député baynu alaji es dabo ñu abandor baysay keke bi ñu abandor bay anna député ko ton jabal ni alaji adama baro sombo suru no pour que mo jama baynu Gambia abandor do bay bi mel ko UDP dungol le multi bo tango da mo soro alhamdulillah UDP mo jama place o ñu UDP to la fana ala ma di wala no do ya soto bi be kuma do la fala no natro ko num biwo Mustafa bundum ay me ya soto num bi be kuma do la fala no la min ke seri sino no way talindi yala di talindi na député ya soto no be kuma do la fala no bi because il est true ko la ya tan mo alhamdulillah wala place o solo no UDP ko because we already know who are them but no men fan kata mistake god lesson nyental la na from there and wala na UDP goal for daji koy fari but you is well structured especially after the congress in December but you is well structured but you ay nyado ko kenno le soto and but you funding ko fele e place o taji muso le place o taji. So the only way forward for the United Democratic Party dong wem daji ko dona yanta falina ati so le yanta falina nke baro le falin baka fako party o ke elida ke batal wala kade ndakaje no party mo nidi wala mansila APRC la as a party mansila NRP la as a party mansila GDC la mansila all these bojo parties all as parties and arabaro as the incumbent men ka foko ekomos batelebul man sila ta fangola ba fana UDP ngo dole daji ko fari nan Kenya fari ba dia fasa ye bangambia bibe sana be mo dole la kul wanyar la moy ba fala ko sana ba kata kan ba ni nam baadi mo ma dron mbekela wo jawolti wala bekela jawol ni nam baadi mo ma dron o ben kumandi la e bulle ni nam baadi mo ma dron sana ka mo le to kumandi. But as long as mammo badi ngo ma from anu be mol men to foka anu ya kele even command la hero la the same thing applies to you take kendo the same thing applies to Lamin Samote bi arama baro jibe bi mebe keni Gambia TRRC ku fule kata Gambia dron o mu arama baro school He doesn't even need to listen to any advisor. He doesn't even need to go to school for it. Well, I'm Jano Commissioner in TRRC. But I can't be with TRRC. I don't know if I'm multi tombo. I plus will do that. And we not testify the Nyaonya. And I be legend. Yes, Nakiba also the member of the State House. Ikanyim Baro Menke, Lawyer Dabola. And in the other 2 executive members, Sola, Iba declared Kane. Iba die confissery. Iba declared for the Munda Manuel, the Mankuja for Bilaba Kaya for sale. For Bilaba Kilamantanum consciously. Baski Jawle Duntan in Dabo Tema. DSS Soul. Many Naman Lafatella, Bella Kunklin Nafaka, the only way forward, Wale Dabobai. Yajama from multi-many Asagas Baroi, Pulia Yadabobai. And with Barole Alonco, Yajama Telefrono Dabola. Barole Alonco Fabaka Tomon Data Telefrono Dabola. Barole Alonco Mama Kande Telefrono Dabola. Barole Alonco Ko, Farmata Jalo Tamajan Telefrono Dabola. Again, yes.
Sana ba ngenge ta je ko to do manike yemmo fo jang yekumo mon fo je yekumo ne dingo fangolo fo molle ka ya marika fa ko ni ko yela masa ya enjoy fo se nyuru bondi ke fango bala bari kugri ne beje amam understand kugri ne beje amam understand baro melu be baro bala wol fongol yala ne ko baro easy ride le disana it is easy way pena ko yeko do so Gambia mambata so don't take melu tara balo bala ko alawo idiots all men bako like Dusano and the others. Don't just take them like that. Ya understand ko baro is an easy ride pure na baro nyimbala yeko do nyiso ko yeta galio understand wala asabu will better again but baro will be sitting and then sleeping for the nil lungumen na abalon nako he is finished amanke fendi kotake atakala fendi kotake look yenyim fole nyimuto nyate nyimanke talent kumati baro hani duntumalan dajio wala be fisa ala disana because that is very clear ko di be kabila kan nyame ay dabo bay menkenante sana womu alhamdulillah balati ye dabo bay aman convict into anything amanke sunyaroti amanke fenti so sana womu alhamdulillah balati andung sanetente ndol bebe duwaka nyina la kabrin kadworo la commando pour ye dabo bundi pour ye na UDP kebal bondi because na ye ko respect te kanje badi te da hano la sana ni ye daha ibe muna fola imman Gambia ge president ya iboda man ngino la wala sabu ye daha bari majele bin alabina ka operate ala ya ke ate adam baro fongole bondi but ate femfola me asaba ye bondi ay bondi la because the constitution gave him that power pour kamu appoint political appointment and no carry work fana ayo sembo ni fana diala that is alhamdulillah barin sa kukili na lonja me alon ko Gambia be ali be nga put at the back of our mind barobe maluke la Gambia ni ala sonda nana de president jele même bakela because you know why ajibe men be baroba in fact ala youth movement ni fonga jibe men babala PDOIS FPRC nga modo dige wo botana Guinea Bissau le 2007 de bonara Guinea Bissau Gambia Arabic school auto abotana Guinea Bissau 2007 bi wolal bal youth movement mo samba kanje green wol wo benna ma fon la ge brikama wo green wol wolal mu green wol fon koti wol na mangi ka musol samba aninka ya jamela ko do nyintinya bi wolal be mara ngala ala youth movement la brikama ma fon la e kala wolta ko Adam Barrow is finished kabring among adati ka UDP ke bandeng Adam Barrow fundita dawdanding UDP ko lel ka funding ya Adam Barrow mu ya embrace and we termed him as ourselves. We termed him as our own. With all happiness and everything. But he come for. Mandingolo ko dinno. Dinno katuluno sunjola le abama sunjola le. Abama malipa because amanje kasiti. Bari afama la kala naka betuluna wotola. Hey, sana bokake problem balati. But literally they are all the same. UDP Adam Barrow te feala no UDP la aya wating wala mo misalo ni denka wala foteng UDP ate feala no wala aya wating saying aya dama UDP la nyamenteng ngam no fonande wala nyinti ko Adam Barrow bantale foteng Adam Barrow te kala no fendi ko reke ate fo yalo de kala no fendi bari akale makati bayo la kaje ko ala maloning ay dandula soto but maloning to dandula soto Barrow is finished A leader may alone ke muke mirando fangoy ka you be priority may yete febo ani mem may te febo wala may banko febo ani mem banko febo. So that is very sad. Wala sabu iko makisa laleka Adam Barrow drag ko denano ka drag na men kasamba because Barrow mang wo intelligence ni so do pour ke mira fangoy. Wala sabu blunders upon blunders. Now come to think of this sana. A simple thing, precaution or Pruka Gambia for Barrow cannot do it. Look at the Faraba incidents. Faraba incidents, branding incidents. So, what is the difference? The same way the Faraba incidents. The recommendation of Mendy, one of the recommendations was to Pruka Jeko, the local government and land, in Yanaka Wuline, Puri banko tama ye land dispute ni jibe daman to mafola puri ye konye prevent because ya itandigela that recommendation ya mabole but afundi that sign ya itandigela very clearly ko ni sifa be happen na banko kan koteke afela na Africa kada branding wala sa Barrow is finished at the finkala no at the kukende kala no membe kala no kudi mense no sana. So that's very true. Okay, so wala be kere mbadi walu ngaje ko mbe danda jande to kos menketa mbe danda jande to mbadi wolu na molbe funditale mbe programme oni mba danda jande to follow but ngaji we for doben fejane if no one then we can call it the sana be janne. Hello Bayro
Kendo
okay sana kam bele
ya mbemo kana kekendo.
Okay, sana so mbeda mento fokan ko wolon ko monko Adam Barrow latinya Adam Barrow la bango because nga example o mendi sana ko me ya lonko men fongol kati advice aka commission on melandi commission ka advice menna Barrow ka jibe je le me ya lonko ayate febo amuka Gambia jibe je me yate febo de ka kawole because nga jele andu je fuma yo ko document on jele ye Barrow advice menna from Faraba Commission, Kaitandiko, a la Ministry of Land and Local Government, Yanaka Fundile, Puka land problem, ka handle properly, ni one thing, as Sifa Bekela Lakota Bankoka. And exactly, Nawalege, Baketa Berendinja. Sana, New Kujaman Jamo Lomea Lonko, Barrow cannot do anything. You know why? Men from the Barrow, but what from the they are working with an empty head. Well, as Sana Muka worry, and everybody is just enriching him or herself. Barola Masakunda Bitala, because if you are working with a puppet, Sana, you have to behave smart. But thank God, was scandaloni, there will be a day you never follow. But UDP elders, their names are never going to be said in that commission. So Sana wala sabunde kabiri bondi nga celebrate le niyo mankuya nga celebrate le because mandinga keba misil me keba ayeba munela malo fania fo pruka kungo jimi misil me keba malo lamu fania fo pruka kungo jimi nyinke balu ngajel iko for 22 years more than 300,000 people wale be ñun follow kam but nane ma moy iko do e wuli afu janne ay kuma la fu jam bi kunu ay ala kuma ñim fali so ning bi iko yewol bondi dok wala hani bi ima foko yesu ñaarol ke alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ndol ñana ka ko ndar wala sana wala asabun ta kontantale bari Barrow manta follow ngate gela ate mol ba fokan Barrow ala to nya fote abe mol terendale ay kuma kilo fo sangi saba akwa de lola katre fe wala sana ako atelola bi hana men fon fo nga da may tandi mola kabe lola le ko UDP ni ben ko be lola te fe president yala abagel ko coup d'état la mo munne kuma be dunnate da ko no fala sangi sabo ka kanyina wotola wala sabun ko momo la Adam Barrow la ka kuma fo da ko no with all due respect sana ni momo la tara I swear to God ite Mari is going to remain and you are going to die as a fool. Trust me on that. Because Yajame should have taught us a lesson, Sana. So Sana, mbebula la kata ko ne dum de man ke nga jomi alla ni man dia hando wani bare mbebula do ban ke dum je ngara jomi
surada atodum ke kendo akam tele na lunta mo suru la men joinda veja namira brother Ibrahim Alem. Is it Ibrahim?
Oh, that's fine. Let me check.
Yeah, Andrew Sana.
Oh, brother yeah.
Ke kendo. Ya mundol.
Yeah, right.
Ya mundoldi.
Oh my God.
Dram kundankola na cousin brother are very close. But Adam Dram kundankol dialo.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Mr. Ibrahim. Welcome.
Carry on.
Nunca for cause fongo ni take over no lendebe ko mirla do mandinke. You can take over.
Aha. Okay. Mbella moy kambe ibe kumo min fo kanyin registration code aning ID card code. These are very important things. Nena fo sana nga kacha musa nga kacha model fana on the ground. Yaje eka the importance of the national ID card or national document. Ntolanyim president ma wolong adung ye adamaje ala kat sabati la ajarata everything nala. Everything. Adung momo ya underrate for that. You know, ebe mistake very badly. Jim Multimialanko, he doesn't look into anything that concerns the Gambia or Gambians. Akamin yini drong, akamin jibe drong, wala mate ba fong kelano nyadile in that position. And it's high time to expose this man internationally, because baro abenim mol faila nyokan in sinyolu on damalu Bangkokan based on his actions. The military, I said the last time, not only the military, the forces within the country, Inyanta Jiberako, Itolu, they are there to preserve, to protect the Gambians, their property, their lives and their properties, not looking into Barrow's things closely. Barrow da mala moti nyanta protect. And they have to have that in their minds, because Adama would not like to go and Adama has to go. Adama na mbona banko kang abenim banko model sin la nyola number 1, number 2 abe banko fong put la in a position mi yalonko ya briya bota je ngatra nyami wo state lebe fisala tabe bola je time moment nati.
That's right.
Because if somebody has no sense of direction, ate kajel donga molle ka bulo mute na kata nyaming amalong. But in ID card ko nying na council minni along ko they are at the grassroots level, they should be very watchful. Everybody should be vigilant within the place. Sorry, moleng kumandibanga.
Yeah, abolo
Or reject.
Nkemo very clear.
Yeah, okay, yeah, more in the line of Marino. Okay, Nyanta na councilolu mini alonko they are the grassroots level. Nyanta will engage very seriously. Let them be very vigilant. Tolfana committees nyol Minnesota around. They speak to their people around them. If they spot anybody, mi alonko, because ndamale belief ring. Ntola sate, for example, Burfoot. Ni mo nata jemi yalonka ID card soto burfudinka kilimma alonko burfudinko lo moti womanke burfudin womanke gambian woti woto, because ni wuluta je nin do me lo ko nyante lon nale.
Very good, brother Ibrahim. Ibatu ngi interject je just a second nga message do soto jan sign ID card ko nying ofana bolo fo kan andu waka fo nye damento wala mo kane findi nyimbe kerin kane finne nyin koy tol be lorin line auto le be ID card batun kam fasuto ba medara fasuto wan ma fola bari fon nyaka molu je menu kanana Gambia dingol bari mo ka kam fono na man ke tuba ba kawti police on ka fo be priority di la wala pour ka ID card di wala a audio nyim fele jang na mari be diam la dumale ni nga lafta ngapile because ala voice lom probably mol voice ni suden wala which ama wo like but after na mari be diam after the show this audio, we must play this audio. We'll learn to translator into our voice. But I will send you the audio. But even canifing, this thing is happening there. It's not only in the State House.
No, that is true. It will happen there. I'm saying, na MPs nyul, they should be very, very vigilant. You know, they should not only limit their activities within the House of Parliament. Their friends and other colleagues, they should be very vigilant. Issue is a threat to national security. They have to voice it out. They have to bring it out. At the House of Parliament, let them raise it there. Hani State House they should be able to implant somebody there within State House or get somebody around there. Ning atra is happening. somebody else up from the parliament, they see how to access that place, and they make sure that they find out. They know why they're doing that, or why immigration, Akata State House, Akata ID card issue, for what reason? Why? So obviously the parliament, the MPs, they have Hanatrako, we have 5 MPs. They have a lot of job to do. And definitely they have to stand very firm, because they have the law supporting them in anything that they do. So there is no fear. Hanatra, all the other people turn away. The 5, when we have 5, they definitely can stand and make sure these kind of things don't happen. You will have to bring it before the law. So if you bring it before the law will be there for us. The only disappointment, or the only thing that people can be very disappointed of, is Nying Asan Jallow in Supreme Court. Supreme High na judiciary. I said it here. Kumma case Nying Wato Mas ya ika somebody but my hearing the follow. I said it here. Said the platform, or I said it there. Ya jamme ka mansinari Jojo akawole luas from Nigeria and elsewhere kana mol maltreat. We'll see the worst now ning Alaman Makwe. We'll see the worst now ning Alaman Makwe, because our own people minni ange kamol tocho e kamol fa ya jamme kata foreigners nyola kamana. Ya kalamda. But that was vindicated, that was proven wrong at the commission. Now, own people are the people who are doing that, and they will see how wicked and heartless our people are to each other in Gambia. Ntolfong Gambia no mini biji. Ning judiciary kumba jetala case mintara judiciary. Ning case ning Asan Jallow and all the people there, they knew very well ning that injunction me yalon they are put in place that has to stop any process with regards to the swearing in of the guy. So all swearing in of the guy, ning atra woman intercept no, wante ma stop no. Let that go. If that goes through, now ning Kumba jete Kanyeta, where is Kumba going to go?
Definitely, yes. And
so this guy are telling us.
Yeah, exactly. And
Kumba will not have a fair. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, no constitutional I fungale very well, very clearly. Need to appointment keda single position. Yeah, appointment okay, like two appointment okay. Men appointment on labanta. Wale mu palastio nyinti. What is very clear in the constitution. What is very clear. So now, what I was asking since constitutional what andile appointment fulani kada me yalon ko wala appointment on labanta wala be kela palastio nyinti. So in this case, for ibe ordering walanto the constitution in this case is going to force Barrow to denounce this nomination for Yakuma to come back. Because I don't understand this.
Jamala be constitution enforced la. Omange Supreme Court.
So this is the fact. Exactly. Courtning, yes.
Supreme Court enforced la. So in the Supreme Court, we are seeing the people in there. They are being biased. I think
exactly,
Kekendo ntola banko fankata tanya minyama abe koleala bake prunto nga kairo ntenko soto na banko yaje hani dino ko ninga lefita peace and security la. You have to maintain justice. Without justice you cannot have peace, you cannot have security. But then we have people min yaran ko luwa long kende ke be o banko kan. Why can they challenge this kind of situation? They should not let it go. You see, and his people are trying to. You see, yaje babali kumo mimfo babali alejka kumo mimfo baroning Mama Kande to get together. We'll see these steps are coming. We will see these steps coming forward very soon. I'm telling you, because Asan Jallow is on no just cause. And this has shown to us Ning Kumba Jete has a very less chance to win that case. The signs are already there on the walls.
So yeah,
Amanda fair hearing. Amanda fair hearing in this case. So and war is a threat. It's a very big threat for this democracy because judiciary independent. executive aka tilindi silola mi yalon ka correct because ni executive any state time yalon ko is wrong. Judiciary ka tan ko you cannot do that. The law doesn't support you to do that. So at the end of the day, I cannot disarm completely. But now, ning atra ko nyun be sirin la yaje how ya binol ya melu nyadile fa bino melun ta mobi ka hanino ka sutiara because mol fa lota ya bino melun fa melun ni sutiara la keso akefa. These same people at the judiciary nya bala. They're doing the same thing to Adama, this lunatic me alonko. This man doesn't know how to go. Adam has to excuse himself. Adam knows very well he cannot rule that country. He knows that very well. He cannot rule.
Mamera, abewo guts sort of like a phone in Gambian or ka formula qualification or walanta eligibility on that position. Mamera abe funtla na kodake. Ngalong kaka kamo jale adabe jaring ko malombe mufula. But
yes,
I don't think about guts sort of la purka fundinang ka claim common ka take qualification on you sort of walando aewo we know how you learn a purka banko you rule after I don't think so.
Kekendo, the thing is, Adam is capable of saying or doing anything. Adam kamo mankai fenti. Ning ika advice fana ika alakumo fae as long as o alakumo mafoka nyanda sila jele doesn't he regards it to be nothing. Yakalam that. He can say anything, but ning atrahana Adam ko he has doctor's degree. We don't mind he can get that, but then practically, based on our observation and any other person, he cannot rule the country. Despite whatever he has, that's his business. Let him have that. He can get what he wants to get, but then at the end of the day, he cannot administer that country. That is purely seen by everybody. That's right. Since Adam sit and sign tema. Look, kekendo ni tarajibe. Inte I bought just about 2-3 days ago. Najaba bought was and so on. $800.
Allah Akbar.
Billah wala $800. I have been doing that. I took up the family responsibility since 1988. But I cannot remember nene jaba boto sang 600 or more than 600. Nah, kita fana I cannot remember. Ada kata 500.
Ya kabra campaign wala atia for Gambian wala akuna nada mano len jabo la ginanteng. In fact mano ako mano binala 600. In fact now we remember very well Brikama SSP ako mano binala 600 ninga na within 3 months. But saying yellow komonko like price will more be expect kang price will puri again and price will be higher kande dina follow the fongoti Ibrahim.
Yes. Tonyala Adam abediamo at that time, bari nga mwele modul bafo kang allegedly ko eka mola kaya ko ni lafta Gambian ol tenkun la wantin lafta mol marale be maraning konkol. Yalo wo mari is not a good advice to Adam.
Ibrahim. Ite diamond for the mayor for do sanu la yo fa ko foi si modu ju fara ye konko tilingala. I all of way.
Okay.
But it's time and about Gambia. Gambian te lumen and the cana 10,000 new old in the video gonna billahi wallahi talai. Namani boto man boto 5 ngawala sang. Do being as a 1,300 ngo for a sang, 5 ngawala 1,700 no 1,600 ngo sa wall. Brikama sa.
Kabela camera mala problem ni.
No antamal no right now. Yajel. So nte man bodo sa wala. Di mala amantara sone arinde.
I know.
Andung.
I know.
Ndel tubablu talale ndele a sone yende Gambia. Bigo ite ba keno le bani fa nte ba keno le bari lamin ta keno le pata ta keno la. Ibayel ni de keme ki ani fa my right now. Wolke tankonon to wolko damada tawni kadi lamin bama na famal.
That's right.
So wobata nin ko be larin tellakan. Wala yatinna things are not okay right now. Wala yatna ngi lan isul bebe caring. Ike mo jere akala lan la kunta wa fa family balundi wala. Wala yatinna ke mo jay lan kin wa fiti ana wa finde fana ya. wole Gambia bata warandire mbe tembo men ni ko bulli baro ke mol ko man akafa anna mani boto kama wole be mano ta ake mon so mano la what the same canilla is operating in the Gambia.
It is.
This is the problem. Bari Gambia no lebuga Gambia no lebuga tonya ibe nyaabe nginnal de ibe even this pacifier member of parliament mele ala maro ko pacifier du da ko ne ye ite diamula I couldn't pacify member of parliament. It is sonna diamula. You never see them talking because ake brown back like envelope di lemen ko do ketaraje wonne de diamula. Bari kunga kang minin tafalta to nyala be laman farobe damutala malong farobe damutala wati farobe damutala because ni ko haniti ye mol mel fa kumambo la kugon para sa imaje lu menne be sila jay ba ko kang ye mol mun ye barbecue ye domo wolu ne mol bala tonya be dame aketale al nyaka ni siasi men beje nyimbe mu finyun quality the reality is not here yet nyimbe mu finyun quality ha tubabdu tala wolle be gambe samba kara be tembo me do right now.
I don't into Abdul Taral Minibije. I've been saying to people coming it any moment na kol kala nyokang. Eka mol minne makoeno, ira dimba kola eka mol min makoeno. We have to speak to those people. Let them feel the heat. Katandila ko nyine be caring. And wola ke kamala, we have to come together and get rid of this man. Eka nyintiara simimfo, nte mola ko enjakal in the diaspora and in Gambia. Minni alonko tilimbalia mimbe keri numbanko kaya jamela karola ya konya la mi ya ndamra modol fambije ya la tilimbalia banko ka woma tine ya konde ila tabali ibika tano je nyamin wole worry nata nunko they had the free chance of going and coming mamra ya la imfare ko anara tilimbalia they will speak about it because ya kaminke o tilimbalia mume be sila nata nsita luo mi yalonko o tilimbalia mbolle fintindi kan killing nata molje molmin yalonko adama e nyim moltay be do ko la je nako amalong abeta ka wato na keke do ko la amalong ko ene bulo blata nyin kon bari ni nata long after tarimbalia do ko you still maintain them in the system eteni ya jame nyoda minella nothing so now people they are rallying behind
eke damen fote ngaje understand bakel molbe america jene meli yalon ko kayto mantari bulu dolbi jang kayto be bulu wole ya jame konne nole kelo fo bari bi wolu be barola agenda support kan nyamen bi wol dole baro kon imam baro kon fenna for because of lawyer dab billahi wallahi tallahi for because of lawyer dabo for because of mandin kolamati ya ko wodam manela
for UDP konna negatra 100 lam 80 to 90% be tribe ning ye well hate not Dabo personally what has he done to people? Nothing. Dabo has only helped people. Dabo was so selfless in that country from 1981 and before 1981 from Besila. Anybody me alonko you have the track record of this man. He has never been evil to anyone in the country. Yeah, Kalamtel. But now, Ning Atraobe loring for justice in that country to make sure we live in our dignified life. Alka wo komina la Ning Atra fendole tijalia komina. Because minika content ni kumandi personally nyenenka. Ita fang personally o e jamala moy mi alonko ako dabo nyin kutilimbal kari o nyin kujaw kar le chara. How many will tell you that? How many will tell you something about that? Nobody. So say ka communal anunta ngabra modol biji they were dumbfounded. Mini alonko ebe ya jameno kan sorry be barono ka all of a sudden inata je kamomin kelenu ya jamale evil things so inata je this man has resorted to those kind of things doing now. For imalutale man na muruna no ba wani malte man na mun yante da soronnal. Imanya na ko jerami ala mambete ya kunu ya bay. You see that kind of thing creeping in. You still supporting that system? Yalo enafiki aje
na modo ya fo musdo ya fo I don't know which platform ako ate amira jigitinyala amu ala jawoldi tonyalam because nimu nafiko dimu ala jawoldi adu ye jigitinya is one of the conditions Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam min tandi nafiko la karola bari ntol gambianol nyanta hakilot la baki ye nafuloje nafulo mo na bikara alkiyama asema koyje asotonyato ase toraje asotonyato mfo kumonin kebaro the same thing bari ntolla molnte malom minatin nantol we have lots of hypocrites in our midst. I just cannot understand. Nying Adama suffered nothing during Yajame's time. Molia Sika, he was never expecting to be anything in that country to a level close to this position. Ning alala demaro to Molia Sika inata sambana ya nene ya hanyindi molla itarata koma. For Nsita Bila, I feel he is strong now. He can work on his own. Eko maninkol ko fisir walo manfa ko ka ko ebe loringa edami ebe bola wolto. Adu nyim betrayal mi nga ke UDP la mol nyanda min fa jela is eko twabo la saying ko the falling of yellow leaf is a warning to the green ones. This Dabo, there is nobody in the Gambia as a whole who's Adam and Momi recommend alata momina ala sobeana ala honesty la aning ala stand for the country la mi usensi sila niwo usen abamburi wo usen command the party puruka sambania samba funyato lokuta I woli jolong who is this guy going to spare abetonya fara jamale I mean for a B sawa le wala be jawe ala woti. So nobody should trust this man for anything. Yeah.
Abaraka bage, brother Ibrahim, thank you so much. So how did I begin?
Keke no yalo Benet Boja yokumala safenu kabrin ameter demanding jan nyum kulbe be jama bekela. Ako nibe wani don juo kule si bundin tuje.
It's true.
So ngamo nyinin kala nka mi no wada jelta chella akonyo ko efisiri wallo e tamba wallo a fonyeten
wala man ka kanlo
so budu mandin ko al safrinje wayam mala ye usen dabo konnal je meleke sika ko loya dabo e bankota mel boko Mamadou Ndiaye ñol sifal mel boko Suleiman Singur ñakul sifal mel boko Yankuba Dampagnolu mel boko aka Max Jones ñol niol jibe wolbe jawya betata jumale je kabrin cengi songe dagam number 1 barakatila kadi table barakatela ko ali jibe jumalta dagam ngoy ko ñini ya jame menke wolula it's good for them kabri ya jame time up to today wol messing do gambe kan falum falankere mantano ngoy ko wolu man changes konde loya dabo membe ñi man sakunda kon ani itel dream leader wala man lonoji ani mandinka ya jawya kan wala ya tinna hani bi they still feel like Yajam if should even come back. They don't appreciate anything that Barrow was doing from day one. But until let's see the young, until look Barrow is our Barrow. Khartoum and the party leader na keba ayong kulu wala nyama akafo nyetenne jawya tili mola akon kana jawya alangan ndambaw ni yele moli akafo tenne with all this drama mbebe caring han biya kamoloko alkana morning social media han biya kenyina fo moli han biya kenyina fo moli kuluwo han biya kenyina sometimes I get upset Sometimes I get upset. Hani bi nyinka nyina for modi. Alikana amoneng koku nela alsanin kuluosam. I was with UDP from day one. But openly, to come openly, you know what? I want to be part of this thing and I want people to hear my voice. I want to be there physically, mentally. I want to be there. Lumena lawyer dabako mbita anyato ninke so na ma.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I'm going to survive. That was the time I take my stand. I say, you know what? Solo Sunday is gone. I was mentally prepared to die in the surah. I was mentally prepared. That's what I'm Gambia. Because cooking na ngawala mutala kama, yes, give man your booty nyaming, your model booty nyaming, but at the morning, okay, that's okay. But when it comes to Saya, every day you sleep, you go and come back. You go and come back. Saya kay see no. But before Saya, that's the problem. But me personally, mentally, I was prepared to be tortured in mile 2. I was prepared to be castrated. I was prepared for everything. Because of the love of the UDP and the human right. More the human right mean Kelekang. Lawyer Dabo stand for these victims from day one. I don't care though. More than this is not the first time it happened to Mr. Dabo. Lawyer Dabo lot of more courthouse okono. I more different courthouse okono. Be wole lawyer Dabo jamfa. Man vali olonde. I more them okay. Be wole lawyer Dabo jamfa. So for lawyer Dabo, Nyimanka is a new thing to him.
Mela kuma kunti bala tindo min fokan nte life birin solo sande na ko nyim findita ko e mutale nga kibaro sodo ko solo sande ko faya fala ba ko nyim man ko at that time na kebado abe America jele na kebado akonya ko UDP ko nyanda finda usenda na maina trasira ente finda ka na keba konna. You see, one thing we have to understand this nyin system mo min be in place now ibantara mo nyini kan Gambia economy tambita usenda. Yeah, near Hussein Mutaya Bonin Bla. Who is going to come? Nime si left a party of far. I don't near Hussein Befintred on Ibamutala. Billahi, near Nin Suto Tem. Mokmo Foka, Ayakumo Bambandimbul, Nabela Moka Flo veteranal. Akonya Konono boy, in any case, I am the Fintale, no, tell them all Kelateti, ye Fintin Kayako. Moliana Finti, UDP Kolu, Inai Finti, Nifraja Fintale. Amamme ngamwe ko Hussein findira. Amamme within an hour or so ngamwe Hussein arrest. Nga kumande nka na kewa kona nka Hussein findira. Ya akwanya finda nka finda boy he's arrested. He went quiet for a long time. Nka na kewa akwanya ko yes nka ebijela akwanya ha. Guys, so what next? He's got nothing to say. At that time, when it was difficult, Molbe Baflako, he has to come out. 2006 election of Hana, the same person, no, that's a different person in UK here. Nko, ninyimbo nyimbijang, kayako. Ako Hussein ni ya German karte kanye. Hussein ne karte kanye. Say, ni Hussein e karte kanye, mina na Hussein be sonna. Hussein yanda Findler in the street with the people. Nka you know what we have to do, Akoing? Let's call the people that we claim have voted for us, UDP. Let them all converge at Hussein's residence. Ni futata jeomo the hundreds of thousands of people come in for karte fine. Ni nate futata la korara ni kainga Findler with Findler. Nka, but how many people can you get there? Ni nata findo la karol kafenga findi. So the thing is, people are saying this man has to come out when it was difficult. The man calculated his steps very carefully, and then he came out at the time he should come out. So when he came out, Mobe celebrate now. I will difficulty eradicate from the country. Alal de Maroto. Now we are in peace. People turn over again. Yake jawoti. Hadamadi wal famo hadamadi wal fengo nafi koti drum. Sako Gambiano. Nten to la mol fon ka kinyami comme in sana kamin fo 360-degree turn around ntolla mol mo me si wala bari kun kan do ikaje fania sembo warata barabi kamme rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam ko lamin lada ka tilala hada madingo kan ala family mol fon a wuluta kabiro min kon ya konne fatamira konnante ya dandula eventually he had to leave the place and then go and settle in another place. O si fa malla Hussein kam follow and what la kan and atala mo kan. So obviously nganyim muta dronko ntolbe lorin tonyale ala ekila banko molie and they will see that go through and definitely it will go through. Yeah. Meda na jam follow. Hello?
Yeah, yes, ala baraka bage, brother Ibrahim in Surahata. Time of be damento saintenga mangso fen na bandal frem. So Surahata ning brother Ibrahim malam fo al sal last word sol phone then say call up from there. By some of we are some 24 hours streaming.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, inte lafta min tangila wolo nganna mol engage do mba kanne bare ko so se bornyanga faisala fa busola nganna mol engage ID card nga nyini and then nga membership card sol nyini and then we try to be vigilant na kordal min be naneri nyobala wolni ndol be naneri nyobala fo saate be beng ndamal nyanta nyolon nal nita man karlon kar nyanta lon nal na man ke banko dingtini aja. Let's make sure ning we try to use our counter intelligence to overcome this situation.
Tonya. Baraka bake brother Ibrahim. In fact, nta famo be wolo fo kanung anunga mira it is high time improve wole mudaka okay ning mobe lukuke ka me alon ka be bankola luwale tinya kam ndol semen keno wala mu nge be ngam hakilo tuje pour ka wombol samba ke samba authorities oli ameni alon ko they are the ones responsible na lonko ning ayata nunko these people are infiltrating our immigration system na lonko molbe sor le role stin na ameni alon ko they are going to be good Gambians wolbe Gambia la jala wolbe nyina danger nyingi ba jala ala long run danger nyingi ba jala ba bangu din kaito nika odi foreigner la womu kuti me alon ko is very 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 sad amanke 24 ibe fon kala mansati nyame wala be fon sindlano mansa yaka nyari le prikana mo. So this is unfortunate and then we hope that banko dingo be momo yalon ko be banko kam ni yenyi manya jebe ID card di kam mola me alon ka amanke Gambia dingoti and di fon sonda ko amanke Gambia dingoti ya mari report security so ya meni alon ko wala authorities and the police ngamena ko be ko mala bakele amantra ke kam state house damado abe ke kam banko bela especially KMC region abe ke kan gele andong abe tentenal bawo we have a puppet we have a clueless president me along kala saka ke president di hook or hack so rada is there a final word of na program on close from here today
kekeno ala baraka bake nake ala baraka bake ya komi nake mem podem fanala te jela fola nte laboda Gambia sainte nga men jije ngalo na ni molba shala Gambian dindiwnu itano ka kayto nyini ini Gambian lo ka tan tabe silo kan ID kato fonta tebu ni kay mina ka wonte mo Gambian ol ite you are not even a Gambian in Senegal we all look the same Gambian in Guinea-Bissau we look the same nde moje Gambia me alon abe Guinea-Bissau ay do ko na ko da kono akonyi mara Bissau ma believe al do ak man de kambe ko nke wala fo we the same thing para mara Bissau Gambia diunu let them be proud of our national flag America jang hana nyamato hanin na president nyamato ni na flag ko ni I respect bakel Gambia bankudia amanka wulu kayto damante de alingan na kaytol nyining nimme man kayto soto billahi wala to so fala ite be so fala nyaadile ibe makato bayla nyaadile ya ID kato nyini election o sita karto fay ila good citizenship ya afale akamalta alota bar nite ko siha e ngo haninte ma fay ak nyin kabe wi na jinn ak jinnal ba fay jinnal ba fay la bar ite la one vote count andu Gambia next election nima ID kato soto ite karto fay ID kato nima ite karto fay. It might be different from us in the diaspora here. If you produce a Gambian passport, yes, you can go vote. But if you are in the Gambia, ID card or Nima Soto, it's a card of fire. Gambiano base wolonje. Ndembe tubabu du alengana more sponsor. Janin card of fire nala. Fabekal December 9 leti bang, fabekal December 5 leti bang. We don't know. Janin card of fire nala mbeya card drong ngana more sponsor. 450 is okay. Yo joy la brode $10 yo jola siste pour ID card o soto e carte o fay ni carte o fayta I winte ma win at least your vote count ina banku di salon alinga na flako ta ngake santo ninga menye mena anna flako na alondu banko ay asing tuwa ka yamala nga nyapaka na keloke americanol ke nyineke americanol hanila mo furingo akafale amen American God bless America. Akafale amen American God bless America. But a Gambiano money. That's it. Kodorek kododro. Ha. Kododro. This is Gambia. Alinga hakilo tu. Senteya ake banne. Alinga sabaring ngamunya. Alinga sabar ngamunya. Ngakari pisali. Nite masure bi sama edingu ba keno lele. Ni masure bi sama ala ba kelele. Alin kan na fuara da ngala mbulo kan ngata sadada no silo kan. Alin nga wuli nga do ko ke. Bari pacify member of parliament nyolu. Meli yalon ko ike bibiron du da kon dro yede to buka diam ko take. Ala lon ko ala consequence la yar ki ñu blanto al mental fayeje. Niyama Adam Baro B UDP B niyama Adam Baro drong ike UDP le follow ha mel ka benu Hamed Bala Patiol to amambodo abara UDP le ha so nte diamo to siala nte funding kewlu youths atelle siata bet Gambia kon anu nimpata nata abatelle mala de ndel ken time men spend jang billahi wallahi tallahi ndel batelle ndel man mbatelle ya telle membe Gambia ndem batade ndey hani Gambia man taje for the rest of my life mambata I can go to Caribbeans and I can even stay in America. You do not go anywhere and I'm still going to have fun. But until Gambia to Moda Gambia, Ninga Gambia dinko kon babola je. Atel funding ko be Gambia teng. Ali kana si ali al bulo la nyokang. Ali nga nyo fasa. Adu ali nga to nya fasa. Loya dabe diam tar dipito la koyo ko. Don't fight for UDP agenda at that national parliament. Can you guys imagine? Momen ko masifa foy. Ale ete dema ile leader manga sula kumbauti menga fala kore la nga tati nyaro la sula kumbau ale ete dema mobe nyaato me yalon ko akafo e mbe nyaato ni am fam folo e fa after this lead after this leading ke abuga fa nga tati nyaro la kumo bebe laare a nyama utale nga fasa ako nga mel fasa ale ngol fasa ale nga bala fa nyoye alinga balafa nyoy UDP bata menge Gambia kono ite yalo nente yalo modo yalo ke kono medan na janne ala baraka baka lamor la thank you very much appreciate it
baraka baka surahada thank you so much ifana baraka baka for la time oni be brother fana kondo na brother Ibrahima mbo fana kondo na bake surahata ngalon sama mala congress oladi So someone better that will block no because left like a 24 hours
left out for demanding.
Okay.
But I tell member United States of America right now. I tell member Seattle no sign thing. Alfin. Alkana so moying fali. Alfinti. Ibe UDP wo, imantar UDP wo, Alfinti nang, aliena nang. Alne alena aliafo, alie lawyer dabo jal nyaldon. That's it. Na alia jaleta. That's okay. Mansula moyo kodi diala, Mansula mola kodila, al nanang, al nin lawyer dabo al bulodu nyobulo. Alikana so moy nyum fali koma. Alkana so. Alikana jawya nyola, Gambian kolo. Alanga nyo fasa tonya kan. Ali pintina dunya ya lonko Gambia fana ila mo kumba ba dole nata bi tubabol yenje airport ro bi bebe ben airport bi 7 o'clock Seattle kolu ali wuli Mr. Haman Kanyila leadership kan ali wuli c'est di signal falsa ha nyolo the organizing committee ali wuli Seattle kolu mol na kabir New York City nyolo California, all over crisscross United States of America, mol binyum sato kono le bi. Baby da airport kara loya da bendo. Ala ngata nga airport occupied. Nga usenda escort na aina nang sama na e nyoje sama. Ante wala ntesi wala phone wala adum ali mo kana fo e manyum moy. Sama bi suto mbita Facebook live mbesi yatun kol kumanda Washington State, Oregon. All the way to California, Mbal Kumandila, Alenana. Hani Florida Nkona, Karambatu is in town. Omar Tarawali, Mahawa Dabo. Baby Jan, Sajo Masnyo, the baby Jan. Nalongo time Mobuga Soto, but in Tilfloco, UDP will occupy Seattle, go yellow for 48 hours. And we want to see you coming there. Thank you very much. Allah Barakabake, Allah Morukunyimala. I will see you guys tomorrow and tonight at the airport. I'm out. Kekendo.
Baraka Bake Malango, thank you so much. Mbadi ngolongamra atul bele go moy na Seattle kola sama bekela 24-hour streaming neti UDP Seattle chapter la Congress le bekere sama. So mbatela nga Congress on ko wale nga samana 24 hours Prukal put in picture member Kelasi Adu Sama. Now understand kon na party leader, His Excellency Lawyer Hussein Dabo Fango, abesilo kane ning among futa fango. Kabirin kunusuto yesilo yung kumase andung delegation ol fana mbara Jamalto UDP la diaspora chapter kia personal anila mo dol fana menyalon ko UDP di ngol from different parts of the world wol fana jamay silo mudale ibe Seattle America Wellington. So sama atekela ku chaganti abe mo munati kapatio ni sementuya fundraising now congress olam ko do men kasotoje contribution men kasotoje abebe la pour kapatio le makoy for the next electoral campaign. So ala baraka bake mbadi ngolu ben nabi political discussion so ba dan la janeto unfortunately na panel sol manano kuol siata bulol mutata hajol mankiliya bari atol men yalon ko albe juberola at this moment mbafala ko ala baraka bake. Thank you so much. Alkala wato membula kana UDP TV and media jibe ala baraka bake for the mutan and sama inshallah. Thank you so much. Ala baraka.
So in a way we can be entertaining our UDP people at the same time more many along the Mount family with Facebook